Nigga said chakras. Yo, stop. Stop. Oh my God.
Niggas be getting married.
To this day,
Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
to this day,
Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
to this day,
Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
to this day,
Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day.
You just Bushido spirit. You can handle it.
Oh
And
my
it don't
God.
work like
I
that,
can't
man.
even
At a
hear your
certain
dumb
level- at a
ass.
certain
Yo,
level,
up your
tax
mic, dog. I can't hear the shit you said.
At a certain level, your tax bracket matters, nigga. That's what I'm saying. If you want more quality women, you're gonna have to move your bars up, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Keep listening. That's why she quiet, man. She taking notes.
Man, I love how y'all niggas talk
Nah,
about quality.
I was trying to finish watching The Watchmen before this shit started up. I was like halfway through the episode.
Man,
Oh,
fuck the
shit,
watch.
watch.
We
Y'all
talking about
start
getting
talking
we talking about getting this money, Keith.
Talk
You
about
in school,
Nah,
Lane?
I mean,
What you trying to go to
it's
school
good
for?
you ain't hear nothing
Make
these
a
dumb
wish
niggas said,
foundation.
man. It's
these
cool.
dumb niggas.
I-
Make a wish.
Accept reality, man. You still with that blue pill. It's
Well,
okay, bro.
we are live currently.
Red pill ain't for everybody, nigga.
It ain't,
yeah.
man.
Some of y'all sit something, so we gonna have to leave some of the simps in the back. For
That's how you know a nigga sleep. Still relying on pills to get woke, nigga.
What you talking about?
That's how you know niggas sleep, man.
You thought you said a bar, didn't you?
Still relying
Take
on
conscious
pills.
coke
End up
that
like
ass
Juice
nigga,
World,
man.
nigga. Your consumption too high, dog.
Oh,
Right?
Damn.
y'all niggas like. See, I told you Bush don't be
Talking about
caring
some
about
fucking
these niggas. He just care
pills,
about
man.
a headline, dog. He be talking
Said
all
the
this
headline.
shit
No, I
in the
mean,
beginning,
look.
and then you
No,
want to
no,
talk shit about
look.
that.
I like Juice WRLD.
Bush
I
just
listen
trying to
his
be edgy
songs,
right
man.
now. That's
I
all
ain't
this shit
trying to
is,
be
man.
edgy.
Yeah, Bush trying
Yeah,
to be.
you are.
Nigga, I've been this way since the beginning of time. I'm the nigga that poured water on himself and was the first nigga talking
water,
about
lotion.
hentai
Lotion
openly, with showing my face and shit. Man,
Man,
get the fuck out
stop
of here,
the
nigga. I've been
bullshit,
here.
man. The first one
I've
to
been
do
here.
it,
Talking about
dog.
some edgy.
Bush
The
nigga,
fuck,
the
nigga
first-
stole
the
my
first
swag.
nigga
If
to-
YouTube
You
didn't
the
ban me
first
about
nigga to
8
do hentai
times.
reviews.
Stop it, bro. Everybody ride the mad that way, bro. He was the first one to put
Man,
everybody
fuck
on.
Mad
I'm the
Thad.
first one to make the
I
weekly
made that
third.
shit cool,
And,
man.
Hey, stop.
I made that.
You just got
Mad
arrested.
Thad was a
Yo, ass-
weirdo. What the fuck?
That's why they banned your ass though, right? They like everybody else
That
living. They
nigga
banned
was a
your ass to do it.
weirdo. Yo.
Hey, man, he just got arrested. That's all that's happened, bro. He just got
Yeah,
arrested.
had child
a
porn on
creative
his PC,
motherfucker, dog.
man. The fuck out of here, dog.
He was the first one to do damn sex toy reviews and all this shit, man. He stuck his
FBI
dick
opened
in
that
the
nigga
cup, man.
shit up, and it was lolly heaven in that motherfucker, man. Get out of here. This nigga had body pillows and shit. Nah,
All right, man. Everybody stole his wave, though. Shit,
I didn't even know who that nigga was till he got arrested.
Man, stop it, dog.
What is wave? What wave? Anyway, we off
You
of
know
that.
these anime niggas weird.
We off of that. We off of that. Yeah, that dude that murdered his whole family. What's it, Mr. Anime?
Mr. Anime.
Mr.
Mr.
Oh,
Anime.
I just realized we got a nigga in our chat right now that's honoring this man.
Mr. Anime.
Like, who's on Mr.
Very
Anime?
suspicious. Yeah, right. I didn't want to say
I just
nothing,
realized
but I was
the
like, all right,
reference.
fuck it.
I just
That's
realized it.
hella stuff.
I
That's
just
it.
realized that. Yo, Mr. Anime tells, change your name, dog.
let him
Get
keep
that
this
shit
name.
out of here, dog.
We endorse serial killers.
Nah, this nigga's a mass
No, we
murderer.
don't. That's white culture.
That's
Stop it.
that boy trying to get with you. He
Nah.
messing you every day.
Yeah, I need
Nah.
you to change your name. You can't be harassing people on the podcast, dog.
We cool off that.
We can't have that shit. But yeah, we got an interesting episode this week. Today, I finally made that list of canceler supports. So we did a whole bunch of canceler supports throughout the year, and I wanted to put all of those people together. You know, all the people that we canceled and supported. I wanted to make a mega list, and we're gonna go back through that list and see if we still don't fuck with these people or if we changed our minds. You know, if it's water under the bridge now, or if some new evidence came out that made what we had before not make sense or was out of whack. I don't know. So we got a bunch of people on the cancel support list. It's the end of the year special. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do one this week and one next week. That'll make up like 20 something people that we can talk about. All
Yo,
right.
Bush, did you announce that we were going live, nigga?
Not really. Did I post a link? I don't think I did. Hold up.
Nah, you ain't post a link, and you the only one that can post in that channel, so no one else can put in that shit.
Okay.
It must be like 1 or 2 people in it, B.
There's like 3. It
End of the year
says,
special.
oh shit, I don't even see the podcast no more. What the fuck?
Huh?
Huh?
Okay, it's 5 people watching. It's 5 people.
Right?
Nigga, so
Soda.
Okay, hold up. Announcements. All right, let me change the thumbnail.
So many notifications, y'all.
Nigga using the same thumbnail for 3 weeks now.
Damn.
Nah, I changed it. I don't. You mean YouTube is funky now? I don't know what the fuck they doing.
You better get your ass on BitChute.
What the hell
What?
is that?
What?
BitChute is the YouTube alternative. You got BitChute, you got Subscribe Star, and then you got.
I'm not trying to go to no YouTube alternative until they should start popping. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, and YouTube is the biggest site out here, so
I mean,
What's the
YouTube's
second
slowly
biggest,
killing itself. So
Give me up.
it definitely is. I'm
we
pretty
need to
sure
go
the
to. We need to
motherfucker
get our
like
ass
that.
on Twitch. I tried to get on Twitch. We need to get on Twitch next, but Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch
It's
actually,
popping.
yeah, it is popping. They actually police they shit though. So y'all ignorant ass. I don't know. We'll make it over there. The shit
Man, y'all gotta
say,
have y'all
man.
face though, dog. Y'all gotta do like some face cams and shit, man.
You
Play
ain't
some
got no
games or
goddamn
something,
face cam.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with
That
y'all?
shit-
Them white boys over there with the face cams and all that
I don't give a
stuff, man.
fuck,
They ain't
man.
niggas
That
mama
shit, that
face,
shit
basement and all this
overrated.
shit.
Face cam. Unless you doing reactions, face cam don't matter, man. That shit.
Hey man, y'all watch trailers, y'all do reactions, y'all do it all, man. Y'all need to go ahead and step y'all shit and be like the double toasted for real, man.
I mean, that's true. That's true. I mean,
Bush
but,
already ripped their format off, but I mean, go ahead. Do your thing,
man,
bro.
ain't shit I do that's like double toast. What the fuck you talking about? Format? What format? We don't do no movie reviews.
We don't do no movie review. We just sit there every fucking movie review and the Watchmen. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? And you review Power, and you review Euphoria. What the fuck you? All right, Bush.
And then you got a damn paid subscription damn show and shit. Like, come on, man.
Do I? No, I don't.
You got like a little thing that you do for your patrons and shit, dog. Come on.
I mean, our shit is way different, dog. Like, honestly.
The only thing you ain't
similar.
doing now is damn reviewing porn and
way
stuff,
more.
man. Having porn stars on. You need to give
We
these
got a lot more.
ass
We got a lot more
Instagram,
stuff
Twitter
posted,
thoughts,
that's
man,
for
and get them
Oh,
on here, man.
Yo, I'm not gonna let you.
Advertise.
I'm not gonna let you monologue all night, nigga. All right. Let's get this. So yeah, some
I'm
other
giving
shit,
you ideas,
some
man,
other.
but whatever.
All right, I got it. Noted, nigga. All right, so Xbox dropped the console. A lot of people want to talk about that. Yeah, Xbox Series X, brand new console. Yeah, I mean people memeing it up, but we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna see if it's actually good. We got a couple trailers.
Ooh,
Oh my
PS4 gang.
Screen.
Oh,
Sony gang.
you talking about that cup holder,
Gang.
that cup holder picture that's floating around, that PS5? Okay. We'll talk
Is
about
it
that.
What?
extreme?
PS5 about to be fire.
We'll talk about that shit. Also, we got footage of the actual Spygate stuff the Pats did. We're not gonna talk about that for too long. We don't got our resident NFL nigga here, Josh. He missing in action, so we might skip that. Also, Jay-Z and Kanye met each other at P. Diddy 50th birthday party, so that's some interesting news. I don't know what they said to each other, but they made contact. It's good to see
They
brothers
working.
connecting again. All right.
Connected.
I guess after they both took L's this year, it was like, oh, you might
They
as
took
well.
thumbs in their ass. Yeah.
Also, people are still canceling Oprah. Oprah is still on the cancel list with
Fuck
the shit
Oprah.
she doing.
Fuck
Yeah,
Oprah.
Oh my goodness.
yeah. So Oprah is making a Me Too documentary.
Oh my god.
And
You told Harpo to beat me.
we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that. Why is that documentary problematic to some people? Also, Steve Harvey is still hosting pageants and he's still fucking up.
Oh yeah.
So
Wow.
yeah, we got. I'm surprised.
I'm surprised he
fired.
still has a show. Like, what the fuck? That nigga is not that entertaining for him to be having his own television
He
show.
entertaining to somebody on his knees.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Okay. All right. All right. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the news. I'm sure there's some other stuff I can sprinkle in here, but I can't think of it right now. So that's pretty much it. So what are y'all up to, man? What are y'all been watching? Let's start with crazy ass Epic since he's feeling like talking today.
Hey man, y'all say the best for last. Let everyone else go. Let the woman go first, man. Shout about some Watchmen and playing with dildos and foxes and wolves.
Get your black ass up there and go, nigga.
Right. I'll stand on the podium for this second, but man, I've been looking up a whole bunch of shit, dog. I'm over here trying to look up just like I said, the marijuana thing, man. Trying to look up just businesses for young brothers and sisters to get into. I'm trying to educate my peoples and let us get this education money.
Okay.
I don't want no one to say I never do nothing nice for nobody. I'm posting shit in the woke tab. If y'all not on the Discord, get on the Discord.
I mean, you keep that shit popping. I don't believe none of the shit you post, but I mean, it's live. I fuck with it.
All right, man.
It's alive. That's what I'm saying, man. Consistency, man. That's how you peel niggas, man. You just gotta stay consistent with it, dog. And
Yeah.
you like that. This nigga really believe what he talking about. It must be true.
I believe in the money. Y'all believe in it too. Them going about it a different way. So I mean, yeah, man. You talking about podcasts? I'm talking about white people money, but okay.
Why is it white people? See, you discriminated against yourself already. You called it making money as white
it's
now.
not
Okay.
discrimination. It's called being competing, man.
White
It's
people
called
money.
being in the same arena to get the money that they make.
In the same arena. Okay.
Yeah. I'm making gladiator money. Y'all over here selling
So
peanuts.
I mean, you've already separated black money from white money. I know they.
You
have
know it's
more.
a difference. And don't start, bro.
No, well, the only difference is they have more. Other than that, there's no difference.
That's why you got to go out there and get it with them, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you got quiet on that one, man. Yeah, who going next?
This nigga.
Who going next, man?
Anybody Stone? You smoke any new weeds, nigga? This
The better question is, can I
try
sell you some weed shit?
Some different herbal blends, nigga? What's going on, man? Is he not here? That's what I'm talking.
The weed knocked him out, man.
Keek, you alive, Keek, man?
Yeah, what's up?
All right,
The
so
teats.
what you been on? What you been watching?
I just got like 30 minutes into the latest Watchmen episode. It's good so far. I'll let you know next week.
Okay.
My review, and then I've been watching the new season of Shameless too. That shit's fire.
I could never get into Shameless.
Really?
Yeah, I just
It's
didn't.
crazy.
I just didn't. I couldn't get it, man.
Like I was late on it. Like I didn't start watching it until like maybe the 7th season, because I wasn't that interested. I was like, oh, this show's probably not that good. And then I started watching it and I binged it for like 2 weeks and caught up. But that show's fire.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of dead on white family sitcom. So
Why you discriminating, boy?
Nah, I used to watch Drew Carey, all of that shit, man, and then fucking Roseanne, all of that shit. I just got bored and tired of that shit. So it's like Roseanne.
Yeah, I watched
fire,
Roseanne back in the day.
Roseanne was
Yeah.
surprisingly liberal, and considering that what she is now, her show was liberal as fuck.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know what happened.
I mean, the only thing I watched, I'm trying to watch. I finally watched that Triple Threat film. That shit was average. People were saying it was good, and the action movie with Michael Jai White, Tony Jai, Iko Uwais, all these martial arts masters and shit. That shit was
I
kind
thought
of.
that's what you was talking about.
The shit was kind of trash. It was the fight scenes were cool, but every time they bring these martial arts experts together, they don't never have a good director. They need to bring a good director with their ass and stop.
They need to get Donnie Yen to direct or some shit. Donnie is a good director.
Can Donnie Yen direct?
Yeah, he's been directing movies for a while, bro.
Yeah,
the whole thing is when you have like A-list guys that be good in their own single films come together, you would think this shit's gonna be fire, but really it's not, because it's like everyone wants to shine in the movie. It's like we only need one star. Like it's 3 triple threats in this motherfucker. Like unless y'all gonna do like y'all own different thing. Like everybody can't be the good guy. Everybody can't be the triple threat in this motherfucker. Like someone got to be a little bit lower than someone else. So that's why they usually fuck up on this when it comes to that.
I mean, it's just not good though. It's like what. Like it just was a terrible fucking story. Man. When they got to the fight scenes was cool, but Michael Jai White was like fat looking. His face was chunky as fuck in the movie. I was like, nigga, you did not work out for this role. You just face all chunky and puffy and shit, dog. Like,
hey man, that's Mike Tyson. You lay your ass out, dog.
I mean, he was still strong and shit, still looking good and shit, but he was a little bit slower than usual. You could tell he was eating, man. He was getting fat off them international checks, dog. Like so.
Yeah, man. Over there wearing damn dashikis and shit, being king of Gambia. Either Gambia or the Congo something. I'm like, damn, bro, shit. I see him.
That nigga the real T'Challa, man.
Hell yeah.
Fuck them. Then my nigga Tony Jaa, he was dark as fuck in his film. Like, nigga, you been out in the sun longer? Like, he was dark.
Why is that a problem, bro?
I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with him.
He's
saying.
from Thailand. He's naturally dark. Thai people be dark.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But like, he was darker than he was when I saw him a long time ago. So he must have been.
He look like you now, huh?
He must have been practicing or some shit in the sun. Up in his game again. Because I heard he was like a preacher or some shit. He went to religion and came back to martial arts. So
you like to spray water or stuff. He like to spray lighter fluid and stuff and shit. So yeah.
And then I mean, so I just. Yeah, I didn't fuck with it. It had fucking Michael Bisping, the UFC fighter, in the shit. He was cool.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Too many A-list, man, and making a badass movie.
And I mean, and then remember back in the day when they brought together Jet Li and Jackie Chan? Because I think
that movie was garbage too. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, it was ass too. Because I know back in the day they were supposed to do a movie about like in the 80s or early 90s, but they had some type of beef or conflict where they couldn't come together and do a film.
I asked stop. No, I asked stop. And they couldn't fight over this shit.
What? Oh my
What the fuck?
Racism.
I asked stop. No,
I know.
They
God
fought
damn.
each other would have been a damn death match. But they was like, fuck it, we gonna let our pesos make this money.
Also, Chain for Life. I'm trying to watch that film. I haven't gotten completely into it. Let me type it in. What makes this film so unique is that the main actor of the film has a horrible deformity. Yeah. And he kind of talks about it in the film is sort of about that. Let me I don't even know if I should play this. This shit might be
Don't do it, man. You gonna get something flagged.
No, it's on YouTube already. It ain't gonna get flagged. It's a trailer.
Okay.
Is anybody of y'all ate? Or y'all
What?
I'm not gonna look at it anyway, so go ahead and play it. I don't get on the watch
let me play it, man. I put the trailer kinda in yeah, I think this is an interesting film.
Now, is it gonna get an award like Moonlight, bro, and Call Me by Your Name? Is it gonna get that kind of award?
I don't know.
Or not?
I don't know if it's gonna get that much notoriety. It's like it's like one of them Sundance international films.
It's gonna get some kind of award, man. It got to if it's Sundance.
But yeah, let me here's the film. Let me post to watch together. Actually,
Did you go to the screening for it? How'd you know about this? This is Sundance. This some early shit.
I mean, I like independent films, man, and you know I watch a lot of martial arts shit and a lot of South Korean films. So this is how you find that shit. This is how I found Parasite. Parasite. Yeah, I want to talk about that film. That's a great film too.
So it's the guy with the deformity kicking people ass. Like, what's going on here?
No. I think the movie is about the way he looks. It's not like a life story. It's not like a biopic. But I can't really explain. Let me show you the trailer.
Is anybody getting their ass whooped in here? Does he have a stand ability? Does he throw nunchucks? Like, what the fuck going on? Like, why is it in the martial arts demographic that you mentioned?
If anything ever were to happen to you.
It's like a dark comedy.
That sounded like a real gun.
Is everyone okay? What happened?
Cut! I think they're hunters out there.
If anything ever were to happen to you, I'd never forgive myself.
There are
What the
some
fuck?
bold casting choices in this film. Do you have any reservations about it?
Where have you been hiding? You gotta meet Rosenthal. Would you like how I shouted action?
So good, but that one's not your job. The first trick to learning your lines is to stop worrying.
Just stand in the shadows, and when I say action, then walk out into the light.
Walk out.
Step out of the shadows and into the light. Let us now try it. It's just a rehearsal. Action.
Who's that?
Don't be frightened.
No, but you need to say it exactly as you're emerging.
So he like playing the
from
monster in the
shadows into
film
light.
because of how he look. He like being typecasted. So so it's kind of playing off of that.
The Asian Jeeper Creeper and shit.
Don't be frightened.
Cut. No. First, wait 5 seconds.
Okay, sorry.
Do not just walk out. Step out.
So one step.
A solitary step out of the shadows and into the light. Can we try it?
See? Acting.
Why am I standing in the shadows?
So I mean, it's
Okay.
it's an interesting film. It take a. I think he is the director of this too. The guy that we just seen with that deformity. So I mean, and it takes a huge amount of courage and strength to even make a film like this. You put yourself out there.
I put myself out inside you.
Snake.
Wait, I'm sorry. That's disrespectful. Who's
But
keeps?
yeah, that's what I'm gonna check out. I watched a little bit of it, like 30 minutes of it. I'm still watching it. Haven't finished it yet.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Well, if you like that movie, you should check out Elephant Man. That's a good movie too.
I mean, yeah, I seen Elephant Man already. Yeah, I seen that. And they got a British comedy out. I forgot what it's called. It's stupid as hell, but it got Elephant Man in it. It's a dark comedy, and it kind of I forgot what it's called. It got some weird ass UK fucking.
Isn't it something
British
like
humor.
current? Because I want to say I saw a trailer for that too. Like,
Yeah.
it
It is. It's pretty current. Yeah.
Uh,
Like last year or this year it came out.
wasn't it that Tiger with titty some shit or something like that or whatever? Tigger Watiti. Something your titty.
Taika Waititi doing the Hitler shit. Rabbit. What's the shit called? Jojo Rabbit.
I don't know, man.
Rabbits.
Had that boy with them rosy ass cheeks. I'm like, you fucking or what?
Yeah,
what?
What?
And then you got Guillermo del Toro with the whole Wendigo thing, and that boy look like fucking Kratos' son and shit. I'm like, is this boy fucking CGI? Is this a real ugly ass kid? That antler shit. Look up that antler shit. Like, I don't know if y'all seen the trailer for Antlers, but that boy like fucking Kratos' son. I'm like, damn, what the fuck Kratos is?
Wait, hold up.
Suck on your titty. Why titty?
But yeah, Elephant Man, that shit scared me as a kid. Like,
Damn, dog.
That shit scared the fuck out of me.
I think it showed him more in a human light because people were treating him kind of like a sideshow commodity, and he was actually very intelligent and well spoken, and he loved to read and build models and stuff.
That's kind of what the movie I showed was about, like how Hollywood treats people with deformities and shit. Yeah,
they treated fucking Hot and Top Venus like Elephant Man too. If you want to be real about it, shit.
Yeah, they did.
And now they just putting it out there on display, man. Crazy.
Let me see. What's that? I think I know what you're talking. I know what you're talking about, Epic.
Yeah, I know you know what I'm talking about, man. Everybody know what I'm talking about.
It ain't Brothers. Nah, I can't find that shit. Anyway, Truth, since you are here, you been watching anything new?
I started watching this anime called Coco, something like that. It's on some
Coco. What? Oh, fucking your bitch, and you watch it? What?
Nah. I mean, that's not new. I've been watching that, but what I'm newly watching is Kokoku, Kokkok, and it's basically like that one superpower from JoJo's where they stop time, but it's like a family heirloom, and it's trippy. That's all I know how to put it. The direction's good, premise is cool. It's like the family has a rock that can stop time. And their little brother gets kidnapped, right? So the father's like, panic and come here. And so they stop time, and then but while they have time stop, right, they wanted to other people to stop.
Yeah,
you learn more about the magic. The tension's good, mystery.
Yeah, I got it up right there. Yeah, I mean, look interesting. It look interesting. Sentai Filmworks. It got nice animation too.
Beautiful.
All right, so
that's what I've been up to.
So since niggas ain't gonna ask me what I'm watching.
Nigga, you just got here, man.
What?
Isn't it the same massage video from 2017?
I mean, what? No, go name some shit on Pornhub, nigga. What? Go ahead, nigga. What you watching though? What you watching?
The boy watching Hot Lotion 14.
Shit, nigga, Frozen 2. Motherfucking
You watch no Frozen.
Let it go.
Let it go.
I have, I watched
Into the
Frozen
Unknown.
1,
That's the new song.
Frozen 2, and that bullshit ass short that they put in front of Coco.
Oh,
right?
What
you know about that?
The dumpling?
You watch Frozen because you trying to mess with them dead bros.
Nah, nigga. What the fuck you mean dumpling? What dumpling? At Coco, when you watch Coco in the movie theater, for some stupid ass reason, they got a 30-minute Frozen short before the Coco. They got the whitest thing in the world before
the
Coco, the Mexican movie. And that shit wasn't nothing funny. It wasn't funny. It wasn't interesting. Shit was boring.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm watching smut. Long story short.
I mean, people like hearing white women sing, man. You know what I've been getting more into these older Broadway plays because they got some of them on YouTube, and I watch pretty much all of Les Miserables or whatever the fuck it's called. So I watched that shit. That shit.
You watch Cats again?
West Side Story.
I watched Cats. I didn't see West Side
Story. Sound
of
Music.
West Side Story slick hard, though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Obviously
My
her.
dude Tom Thumb and that bitch, man, dancing and skipping and shit. Like, yeah.
But yeah, I didn't even watch Color Purple, but that one song, I'm Here, with Cynthia Erivo, she killed that shit. I remember I keep seeing this clip of her at the Tony Awards, and that year Hamilton was winning everything. That shit was killing. Hamilton won, Hamilton this, Hamilton that. And she did a performance and just killed it. Got a standing ovation from everybody, man. Just shut shit down. And they made all the Hamilton performances look like shit. Like, she killed that shit, man.
Bro, as an aside, funny that we mentioned West Side Story. The chick who played Maria, like the main one, she wasn't even Latina. So
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Whiteface.
That you want to talk about this whole nowadays they switching up races and shit.
I think it was Natalie Wood.
Natalie Wood, yeah. She was Russian.
Yeah. I think the chick that did the Aladdin shit. Oh, and she like Filipino. That sung the
chick
Princess
who
Jasmine.
acted in it.
No, yeah,
or the one in the animated
cartoon,
shit?
the '90s cartoon, Princess Jasmine.
Oh, I don't
she
know.
was Filipino, I think.
I mean, we can't really. I mean, to be fair, fucking Mufasa was a black dude, and he wasn't even a lion. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at that shit. How authentic we want to make this shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I'm just saying, man.
And the girl from Flashdance, Jessica Biel, she was black. She wasn't really white.
Jessica Biel
like
not
Mariah
black.
Carey. She got
Yes,
blonde
she
hair,
is.
but she's a black woman.
Jessica Biel is not no black woman.
Yeah,
Jessica Biel's from
Biel's.
Flashdance.
Yeah, Flashdance.
Yeah.
Black woman.
Who's
Yeah.
married to
Biel's
Justin
black.
Timberlake?
Bruh,
Jessica
not that.
Biel.
Who are y'all?
Biel.
What are y'all
Okay.
saying?
Jessica Biel's.
It sounds the same. I'm like, what the fuck they talking about?
Ain't no way.
I was thinking of the same person you thinking about, Philly. Yeah.
The bitch who was on I was about to say 7-Eleven on 7th Heaven ain't that is not no black woman. What
That's
the
not
hell?
what we talking about. We talking about Jessica Biel's.
Okay, but understand the hilarity of you telling me that Jessica Biel is black. This
It
shit's
rhymes
crazy.
with Seal like your fish brethren, bro. Yes, we
Stop
talking
it.
about
You nigga, you look like Seal, your dark ass nigga.
Hey,
On Scarface head ass nigga. What you talking about? Kiss from a rose head ass. Fuck out of here.
We got niggas saying that. Yo, we got niggas saying Broadway is gay, dog.
Broadway is gay.
No, it's not.
Oh, y'all,
No, it's not. What?
Look, every Broadway movie
your
I've seen
favorite
has
nigga
been
came
an act.
from Broadway. What? Your
Who's
Who's my
actor.
favorite nigga? Who's my favorite nigga?
All these black actors came from Broadway.
Oh, so you're just gonna generally say every black actor came from?
Most of them
Fuck
niggas.
outta here.
I know Denzel was on Broadway. Fucking
Denzel.
your boy Superman was on Broadway.
Denzel
If
and
you're an
came
fucking
from
actor on
Broadway.
Broadway, it like
Fuck y'all mean?
legitimizes you as like, an
Denzel
actor.
and
I think.
Viola, they did that Fences shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Tyler Perry,
James Earl
is Medea
Jones?
considered
Like, come on,
Broadway?
What? I
Is
mean, that's
Medea
basically,
considered
yeah.
Broadway?
I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know. I think it is.
Nah.
It kind of got a similar format, so I guess you
Right.
could consider that.
Hmm.
Yeah, what the
Nah,
fuck
ain't
y'all
nobody-
talk uncultured ass niggas, man? Sit down.
I know, right, man. I know.
Sit down, nigga. When you watch a Disney
about
cartoon,
Broadway.
that's Broadway, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Exactly. Chop opera suey and shit, man. Come.
Yo, my favorite, y'all niggas remember Carmen, hip hopera?
Oh
Y'all
yeah,
remember that
Beyonce. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Beyonce, yo.
It
Yo,
was
y'all
kind of
remember-
terrible.
What? Speaking of which, y'all remember that MTV? It was like an MTV movie, and it was a kung fu movie, and all the niggas was voiced by like rappers.
Yes, Volcano High.
Are you sure it was Volcano High?
Yes, Volcano High, bro. Dead ass. Look that shit up.
That nigga
Yeah,
know.
man.
He said that
Andre
shit quick.
3000.
Hold up.
Fucking Lil Jon. Not Morgan Freeman. Black dude from Last OG. Morgan something. Dude that had that car accident. Where the fuck? I forgot his name. Morgan something. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg was in that bitch. I think Ashanti
Volcano.
was
Tracy
Andre
Morgan. You talking about
3000 was in that
Tracy Morgan.
motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Here you go. I got a trailer. Here. I think that's it.
We need to watch. We need to review Volcano High, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
What?
They got
That's history right there, man.
Black history.
Hell yeah, man. I think Rizzo was in that bitch too. I might be mistaken, but I don't know, maybe.
I got
Yeah,
a
man,
trailer.
that untalented ass nigga. And he was gonna ask niggas where to watch together here, so I'ma just go and look for them.
Trailer plan, man.
He can barely comprehend. He must fight to escape her cruel destiny.
This could have only been made in the 2000s.
Hold up a sec. Sorry, I don't mean to pause, but I think this is the actual trailer. Like, MTV dubbed this shit.
Oh,
Yeah, they
dubbed
did.
it. Oh, okay.
But this is like, it's an actual, like, Korean, I think, movie.
It
but
is.
they just decided, let's buy the rights and let's dub the whole thing
Oh,
with
so
rappers.
this ain't the one y'all talking about. Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find a clip. But I remember there was a scene where the nigga was taking a shower and he was like water bending in that motherfucker. And the bitch was watching him naked.
They got something that used to come on demand. It's called Kung Fu, where they used to do like short mini clips. They used to make like these martial arts films black. Here's a sample. This is what I thought y'all was talking about. We're watching that. Video unavailable. God damn it. Hello.
Yeah.
See, I love how this nigga fucking Truth like to put a nigga in a box saying I'm only watching porn, dog.
That's all
You said you were watching porn.
I said only watching porn. I never said I wasn't watching porn.
None of this shit.
That's why you got to fix
Funky
it,
Bottoms and his people, you know, his crew, like Spike Leezy. They're trying to
flaking.
That's why I got a fish.
Wait, what?
Yeah, man.
Funky Bottoms and his people, you know, his crew, like Spike Leezy. They're trying to do this for real, man.
I mean, ex-Philly, man, he'll tell you.
But Gucci.
Hey, hold on. I got it up though.
You got the Kanye West?
I'm quiet, man. He got a
Smurf dick. It had.
Here's the Kung Fu shit, man.
Still trying to hook him up with this new cat for a collabo. I hate that word. You do you, FB. You can sell, man. Don't change the music, man.
Damn, you put on
so
a wow.
weird.
Don't worry. Counterfeit bills.
Hey.
I posted Blacktail.
Good me. Yeah, put all that on the Advil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's on E. That's on E.
Oh, that's on E. All right.
What?
All right, 25 on two.
You count that up, little nigga.
Little nigga.
And four. Oh, that equal 4.
We got it. Mm-hmm. Ooh, baby, you good luck. Mm-hmm.
You know how I do. Say this up, you know what I mean? So just get your hands off the jacket.
That's not funny.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh.
Hey.
What's
up?
Here, don't front for me. Yeah.
These niggas not even trying to match the lip flaps or nothing, bro.
Yeah, Lil Van Glorious. I put this on. FB, Funky Bottoms. But anyway, yo, we got some business we gotta take care of, baby. You just tell them how you see later. We gotta bounce, man.
Like, you still talking that niggas won't make moving.
Peace out.
Hey, come here, you punk. Yo, don't play with me. Come here, man.
I fuck with the style though, how it looked in the graphics and shit.
Looking for my man,
Yeah, the
Funky
lips don't match
Bottoms.
at all.
Yo, who here is looking for Funky Bottoms FB?
Listen, this is Spud. This is the guy from up north. He's looking for work. I told you about him.
I don't know, man. Yo, my man, if my man can work with you, we'll see what's up.
My man, you cold foolish. Word up.
Yo, I'm just saying, my man from up north just told me to check y'all out. Y'all got that underground shit popping off. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
That's
my man,
irritating.
How you know? Throw your shit up.
1 motherfucking 12. What?
Alright, then. Alright.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying, my man, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, whatever. You need me to hold the guns, go through the pockets, put it in the yoke, whatever. I got you, know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Spud up north. What? Know what I'm saying? Don't want it, know what I'm saying? Just let me know.
Shit, alright. I see you hollering. You know what I mean? I'm down one Tweezy too, Mill.
Yeah, that's what I thought, know what I'm saying? I know I seen you from the chicken joint.
Alright, man, but be easy. Let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna need to take a man to motherfucking Wally, that mean Paris, you know what I mean? I need you to come with me to do the damn thing, do some tracks, you know, some boo-doom-doom-doo-dooms, you know what I mean? And we out like that, my man, for real. Don't front on a player, see?
Dog, but stop this goddamn video, bro.
We get it.
Yo,
We get it.
Yo, that shit, yo.
Bro, that shit is deep New York, bro. Like, I understand about 70% of what the niggas was saying, bro.
That used to be the shit, man. But yeah,
God
man,
damn.
I used to come on demand and shit.
That used to come on demand?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it used to be one of those variety shits they had in the back and hiding.
Okay.
It went on the
That shit
front
was-
page, nigga.
That shit was weird. Like, what
Yeah,
what fucking network was sponsoring this shit, man?
I don't know. Some network that went out of business now or some shit. I don't know what the fuck.
Say it.
Yeah.
Prayers to the dead company, man, for giving us some goats like this.
But yeah, I mean, niggas love martial arts, man. So,
Hell yeah.
So
I
mean,
think
that's
BuzzFeed or
why.
some website like dead ass Google it. It's something either it's on YouTube or it's on Google where it's like why black people love martial arts or some shit. I ain't watched all of it, but it's like I can kind of guess the gist of it and shit. But it's like, hey man, we always love where people overthrow the power structures and shit. The power that be and shit. Get the damn name out there, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Love this shit.
Damn, I just peeped, yo.
You
The
just
Matrix is slick like a slave revolt, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Morpheus was
hooked
the
up
leader of the Negro
producing
uprising.
shit for people, and then you get woke and then you overthrow that motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
The powers that be.
Yeah, and it's funny that these niggas that's
Damn.
using the red pill thing establishment, man.
That nigga Keanu Reeves, the Black Harriet Tubman. Or the White Harriet Tubman, I mean. The White Harriet Tubman.
We ain't going that far.
Yo.
Oh no.
Yo, let's get right into the topic. So we done with what we watching, man. I think we got everybody. I don't know what's
Of course, I'm watching Umar Johnson videos too. But
you know what? I forgot all about that. Yeah, that nigga did make his way to the Breakfast Club, and
He ain't no nigga, bruh.
He actually, man, fuck that. I call everybody nigga.
He's a descendant.
Keep watch those videos. It's good for your spirit.
Man, stop that bullshit. You better watch someone that's real, not no damn dude that's sleeping with cookies and stuff, man.
No, he actually got his school, man. Niggas, he actually
man,
bought his
called
school.
Cookies, man. How about let me crunch that cookie? Man, get your whack ass out of here.
Yo, that black
Good
escort
ass.
woman he was talking to, he got exposed though. But
One minute he talking about some don't smash the single moms raise their son. Next minute you over here bending it over and getting all up in them cookies and stuff, man.
Yo, he got his school though, man. That's a lot of people call him phony and fake, man. This nigga actually got a school, so I mean, a lot of people can't say that.
The
So is
school of
Oprah.
privacy, bro.
Look what happened with that.
That shit
No,
in
but
Africa, man. Nobody
he
care
actually
about
mentioned
that.
it, and he mentioned that shit. He mentioned that shit in the video. Keith, did you watch any Umar Johnson videos?
Nah.
Good.
Okay, I've watched just one. Just watch one. It don't even matter which one, except the
It
one
kinda
where he was.
does matter,
Except
dog.
wait. Except the one where he was cussing out the other conscious nigga in the community, because that was. He was like, "Nigga, I'm king of this conscious shit, nigga."
He
that
did
was.
say, yeah.
Watch
that was
that
kinda,
was some
no,
ignorance.
don't watch that.
Oh, I remember
Watch
this.
that.
I
I
will
might
say.
watch that one. I'll watch that
I
one.
will.
Yo.
No, I will say, he's very pro black women. Like he's very pro.
Stop it.
I
He's
don't
support.
know,
He
man.
is.
He
He is.
He talked that pro black woman
He's
shit, but
pro
it's like,
coochie and pro
He
cookie.
has never said anything negative towards
You ain't
towards
gotta
or
say-
about black women.
yeah,
You ain't gotta say nothing negative. Want to get no ass, bro? We all know that. Come on,
No.
come on.
He ain't never. He says that black men need to. Any black man that doesn't fuck with a black woman is not about the cause. Not 100%.
Stop it.
Except,
Not 100%.
A lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
Stop
Does
it.
that mean you're not about the cause, Philly?
I never said I was about the cause. I always said every time I watch these protests and these Black Lives Matter shit, I've always said I'm so happy that there are niggas out there that are fighting for us because I won't do it, but I get to reap the benefits of any civil progress that we make. That shit is awesome.
Damn.
yo,
I like
I don't
that.
gotta
I
get-
like the fact that you didn't mention you didn't go for the booty either, man. You didn't go to get
by the way,
kente cloths and oils and stuff.
last
damn.
clip, man. This nigga is from Mr. Anime Tales. Change that name, nigga. It's called Ghost Story, and I used to watch this too. This is another dub. This is actually a pretty good dub. This is a legit dub, and they made a lot of references to pop culture at the time in this. So
Don't let him out. Okay.
Ain't that the one with Sammo Hung in that bitch?
They told me not to do
in
that.
this, I don't know.
He did some kind of ghost movie. I'm tripping.
It's an anime TV show, Ghost Stories.
Ah.
Okay.
I think solve cases or some shit. I don't know. This shit funny though.
Where's the damn cat?
You hacking shit.
What? Ketchup, what are you retarded?
Yo.
Yo. Now we'll never find out who the ghost is. I hope to God you're adopted.
You. What are you?
But yeah, this shit happened a long time ago. But yeah, it kind of feel like what they call them things now? I guess it is a parody where they
the I know what you're talking about, like DBZ Abridged and shit like that.
Yeah, Abridged. Yeah, it sound like
Yeah.
kind of like one of those Abridged shows, but this was an actual show that they were putting out. And this was the actual dub. So yeah, that shit was cool. I used to fuck with it. But yeah. So yeah, back into the news here. Philly didn't hear the rundown, but we're gonna talk about the Xbox console reveal. Jay-Z and Kanye back together. Oprah still hating on niggas. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Steve Harvey fucking up beauty pageants again.
Wait, Epic, what emotion was that?
So matter of fact, let's go ahead and get started with the technology. Cause I missed the PlayStation 5 shit. I didn't hear nothing about that. Did they even drop I don't think they did drop a trailer. I got the trailer, but they didn't show the console, I don't think. They got a bunch of concept images out. So is anybody here hyped for the next generation, or y'all don't care about consoles no more? You too old for that shit.
Not even in the least bit, bro.
I'm ready for that PS5. You gonna fuck with Xbox.
But why though? Like you want Uncharted 8? You want motherfucking God of War?
I want God of War 15, bro. Hell yeah, man.
There's probably gonna be a bunch of games that they come out with for the PS5.
What about Ridge
plus,
Racer?
all the PS4 games are gonna be backwards compatible. It's just gonna be better quality graphics and probably more memory and much other shit. So
I'm not really down for I will say I'm more excited for the PS5 than I am for this Xbox thing, but I only want to see a sequel. I want to see a sequel to Horizon. I remember that game Horizon?
Yeah.
The chick was like fighting robot dinosaurs.
The arrows and shit, yeah.
Well, that's isn't that part of the problem though? Like, I can't really imagine them doing anything creatively on consoles.
That's the big thing.
As a nigga that enjoys watching TV and don't really give a fuck about games and single player games, I think Xbox is where it's at. If you want like an entertainment system that caters to your TV habits and shit like that.
Entertainment system?
Hold up, man. You got a computer.
I think the computer filled that niche that the Xbox was trying to fill when they were doing.
Because how many people got computers right next to their fucking TV, man? Huh?
Me.
A lot of people do. Like, if you go to home studios, there's easy ways. Well, Bush, hear me out.
Okay.
There's easy ways to hook up your computer to your monitor. So your stuff
it is
on it. Like Chrome
is
one thing.
Yeah, but
like,
I don't.
It's very easy to do, really.
I mean, it's possible, but like, some people got separate offices.
Welfare people don't know about that kind of stuff, man.
People got
like,
that's where your computer makes
like that's where it's at for most people. Like, if you ever go to record at somebody's crib, like they gonna have the TV hooked up to the computer. Like,
I don't think that's as common as you think it is. Yeah, I don't think.
Okay.
I think
that's a fair statement.
I mean, because some people
Bush don't get out his own basement, so he don't know.
Some people got.
Bush ain't got neither of these shits. He got a projector. Like, the fuck is
going on? He's balling out with that shit. What the fuck you mean, nigga? My screen bigger than all y'all.
He got a $1,500 projector.
The boy got a green screen.
4K
projector. Better hope that lens don't crack, nigga. That shit expensive. That bulb.
That bulb costs like $500, dog. I can't.
I remember this nigga Bush said the bulb went out and the shit cost $500 to fix, so he just threw the whole shit away.
That's real.
You might as well buy another projector, nigga.
And niggas, I'm tired of niggas talking about like computers though. Computers never gonna fucking be that. That's never gonna be the primary way niggas play video games, man.
No, stop it. It's just if we're talking about entertainment systems, like that's the computer. If we're talking about just straight up gaming, that's the argument for console.
No, man. Look. I understand.
There are still a lot of people who game strictly on PC.
Yep.
So
Those
Yeah, that
niggas
too,
are
but it ain't got the
weirdos.
same vibe.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
nah,
Stop
there's certain
it.
things though, like MOBAs, like League of Legends niggas. They are weirdos, but they can only do that on the PC.
And
No,
like
I mean, look,
Minecraft,
playing on PC
too. I
is
would
going to
say.
become coming.
Minecraft's on the console though.
It is going
I
to
know,
become
but I feel like
commonplace. Yeah.
there's a certain like control that
Vibe
comes
to
from a
it.
mouse and a keyboard.
Yeah, even the
But
crafting
Yeah.
system's
yeah,
different.
I mean, you say it's becoming more and more popular, but like the popularity of these mobile games, these fucking like Philly said, consoles still popping, man, despite computer having better graphics and more capability than the consoles. Consoles have been behind like generations as far as behind PCs, but yet people still go to consoles because it's easier. You
The
don't gotta
mobile
think about
market's
upgrading
kind
and
of
stuff.
booming too, dog. That's what we ain't kind of speaking
Yeah, them
about.
gotcha games booming, bro. Like I'm playing the Last Cloudier right now, bro. Shout out to all my weirdos out there playing that shit.
Hell yeah,
And
I'm on that
on,
bitch with you,
on
dog. I'm knifing.
and on top of that,
You
these
feel me?
it seemed like
Yeah,
this
mobile games, yeah.
PlayStation and Xbox, they're like they don't know what's the next step. Like they tried the VR shit, that shit ain't gonna work. They
These things are kind of coming out like iPhones, where they're just dropping new
Look,
ones. Like,
I
you feel me?
think
yeah.
I think Xbox had the right step, but they listened to all these fucking Sony fanboys, these dumbass niggas like, no, don't do that. We don't want our console to be on forever. Like they just talk, they started talking dumb shit, man. Like they gonna
Hey,
spy
man,
on, they don't want to spy on your ass. Who are you, nigga? Like,
Man,
come on.
stop it, bro. We don't need Big Brother in our house no more.
Big
than he
brother,
fucking with
you
all
ain't
these
doing
phones and
shit. Nobody is
Facts.
looking for y'all.
Man, Bush,
Not
stop.
yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Nigga, you watch Minority Report, dog, they gonna shoot you before you think about doing the crime.
Who gonna be watching those tapes
Bush,
of random niggas
Bush,
in their living
my
room?
phone knows when I say okay Google at any time, dog. At any time, which means it's listening all the time.
Exactly.
Okay?
Big facts. Big facts.
Look,
And
most people leave their
Bro,
computers
if I
on
need
all
this,
day anyway.
if
So,
I ain't need this phone for .0, I would throw this shit off a cliff, bro.
y'all have phones. Aren't phones on 24/7 connected?
Aren't they on what?
Aren't phones on 24/7 connected? That's like same as having your
Unless
Xbox
you
on.
take the battery out that bitch, then you straight.
Ain't
Like,
nobody
put
taking the
that-
battery out their shit, man. That shit
I'm
stay
just,
on
no,
forever.
I'm just saying, bro. That's why
know
they
how to
got
open
most
my
of these
phone.
phones so enclosed, so you can't even fuck with the battery because they always want your shit to be on so they can track your way.
Yep.
You got to get you a burner phone. That's why I got 5
Y'all
phones.
niggas talking about post-apocalyptic shit. 5 phone
Nigga.
ass nigga.
Oh my god, man.
But yeah, the
Flappy Bird
Xbox,
still.
they dropped the trailer showing the graphic capability, and they also showed the console. Let's play that trailer.
They finna drone us, dog. They know exactly where the fuck we is all the time.
Oh, yeah. But this new Xbox, man, is going to be so extreme.
That shit look like a. Can you imagine opening a box at your Xbox in and you pull out a box?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I like how it was built. I understand why it's built the way it is built, though.
It looked like a toilet.
You were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream.
It like an air filter or some shit. Yeah.
And that you could have the power
I mean,
This looks like
one night to dream.
This looks like a
75 years
purifier of air. You're right.
It looked like a whole PC. I'm not gonna hold you.
I mean, that too. That's the direction they going into. It's already
Oh,
legal.
Doctor Strange pulling up.
And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of
Where
dreams,
the dating at, bro? Where
fulfill
Tinder
all
on
your
fucking
wishes.
Xbox, dog?
This don't say nothing about the motherfucking.
Now let's
Man, let's play
This
this.
don't say
Man.
no-
Can we listen to the trailer before
All
we
right,
start
you're right.
saying
You're right.
shit?
You're right.
Come
You're
on.
right. I mean,
I want to get my dick
Let's have
sucked
a
on
surprise.
Xbox. Where's the
let's
app?
have a dream which isn't under control.
Need an app.
Let's call it Xbox. I can't get the box.
And then
Exactly.
you would
See,
get
bro, you get it.
Man, y'all niggas stop, man.
Why
All
is it
right.
called a PlayStation?
We
I
get
can't
it.
get no
We get
play.
it, man. Look, y'all
Why is it
let
called a
Apple
Wii
talk shit,
and I
y'all.
can't get my
Come
Wii
on,
Wii?
man. Come on.
Man, we
More and more
disrespect Xbox, man.
and you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now.
That should look like a space heater.
Look, it's built so that it won't overheat, man. I like how it's built, man. It makes sense. So your shit
Whatever.
won't blow up and get the red ring of death and shit.
This shit definitely not gonna overheat if I don't turn this motherfucker on. Who the fuck playing Xbox, bro? I'm a trip over this shit, bro. I can't. Where do I put this in my setup? I'm a trip over that motherfucker.
It's not that big. It look bigger than what it is, but it's not that big. If you look at it,
That's what she said.
This thing.
They're trying to make it seem like that's gonna be what the graphics look like. That's not even gameplay.
Exactly. Like, and then none of the clips they showed was from any. It was fucking Halo, Infinity.
No, I got a clip. No, hold on. I got a clip of some gameplay that came with this. Let me play it. They said this is gameplay. All right, we don't know for sure. They be lying. So.
It ain't never gameplay. You know it ain't never gameplay.
I want to see some gameplay, bro. I'm interested. I think Hellblade's supposed to be coming to that bitch.
Shut the
Hellblade.
fuck up.
Man, you shut the fuck up, bitch. Hey, I'm talking here.
It's supposed to be all the
Bush, this gameplay.
That's what they say, man.
It's like a trailer for it's a trailer.
Look, they say. Wait,
Man, what's up with white girls with dreads and shit, man? Like,
Hey,
yeah,
I'm telling you, they used to call us savages and shit and bones in our nose, but then they rep this Viking shit hard. They don't call them savages, man. So
I'm not mad because the chick who was in that game, Horizon, she had dreads, but still, this shit gotta stop, man.
This is where they going. I'm telling you, man. They embracing the savagery.
It's the agenda. No, they're trying to steal our culture.
They stole cornrows from us, called it boxer braids and shit.
They want to be melted by the Mandingo, bro. That's all that is, bro.
They doing all this Viking shit, but where the fuck the Zulu shit at, man? What's some
y'all seen that?
Get some African tribes up in this bitch, man. Come on.
Y'all saw there was a tutorial on TikTok with some white kids teaching people how to crip walk.
That's what's up.
I'll link you after.
Let's play the rest of this trailer here. But yeah, this the same old shit they've been pushing, man. Horizon, God of War, just. It look like some Viking shit, yeah.
Look like some cult shit.
Yeah.
That shit is.
They look like regular white folk to me.
I'm so tired of this shit, man. There's other stories they can tell, but they can tell the same shit over there.
Let them tell the same story, man, because y'all gonna keep buying this shit. Oh. Man, this look like some Baphomet shit right here, damn.
This some Viking shit. I don't know what the fuck this is.
This is the damn satanic challenge game.
Right, some pagan rituals going on.
This shit looks I see normal white folk here. I just see regular white folk.
It is called Hellblade too, man. So yeah. So
these look like regular run-of-the-mill white folk.
I don't see no gameplay, bro.
I mean, they said that was kind of like gameplay. You know how they be trying to push it, man.
That was a trailer. The game will look nothing like that.
You say that, you know that's something.
Look, man. I'm going with what they said. I do have some stats here, some things that they talked about with the console. So let me bring a picture of the console up here, and y'all might fuck with it. Y'all might fuck with it after I tell y'all what the console is all about, man. All right.
The console or the game?
Run the stats.
I mean, the console. Hold on. Let me pull up the pictures here. What do I
Can
have
I go to
that
Pornhub
shit
and pull up 4K extra definition and shit? Can I see pimples?
They better not run no numbers, dog. I don't give a fuck about no numbers.
Show me the money. I want to see the numbers. I want to know what this thing can do, if it can do anything.
The numbers don't mean nothing. That's not gonna tell us nothing.
All right, here we go. I found
it. Should.
So the new Xbox Series X, man. You know they're going with the Series X like cars and shit. Yeah, Series X.
Series X. So it's gonna be multiple of these shits.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the GPU. Like so they say the GPU is twice as powerful, man. You know, CPU is 4 times as powerful. Now, none of this means nothing because they always say it's twice as 4 times as powerful. We won't know until we actually get a console in our hands.
They treat these numbers like Kaioken and Dragon Ball Z.
This shit was a super duper Xbox.
Season 3, it's like
they just be throwing shit out there. It's quadruple times as powerful. Like, come on.
Over 9,000. Over 9,000 what? Nigga, 9,000.
This
Baby, dead ass. I know what this motherfucker's supposed to be, right?
So it's
For real though, y'all know what the thing's supposed to be, right, dog? For real.
What is it
Y'all
supposed
know?
to be, Epic?
It's supposed to be that box from Mecca, bruh. The Meta Cube, bruh. It's supposed to be that cube, man.
No, this supposed to be the shit. This is the monolith from fucking Space Odyssey, nigga. The shit that
No,
the
bruh.
fucking
You don't.
apes
Pretty
No,
touch.
sure.
bruh.
I'm pretty sure
No,
this is the
man.
fridge from the food orgy with Seth Rogen.
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah,
dead
Vikings
ass,
do
bro.
have
Like for
braids.
real
Yeah,
though,
I
look
said
at this shit and look up Mecca, bro. Yeah, for
But
those that know what the fuck I'm talking about, this is it.
let's get off of
This is
that
a
shit. Let's talk
rectangle,
about the
bro. That's not the
Xbox,
same thing.
goddammit. All right.
I'm talking about the Xbox, bro. It's a box of cube now, man.
I get it. I get the reference, nigga. All right, nigga.
Hellblazer.
It's
All right,
literally
look.
Yo, mute this nigga Epic. You know, wild out, boy. Cut his mic, goddamn.
All right, so it's of course, obviously, it's gonna have improved lighting, shadows, and texture and shit like that. Supposed to
So
come
they
with the
said.
new SSD, solid state drives, which is supposed to be for faster boot time. So your shit don't take an hour to boot up; it'll boot up almost immediately.
Shout out to PS2.
All right. So they say it works vertically and horizontal, so you can flip that shit to the side and still work. All right.
That's a lie. That's a fucking lie. That's a goddamn
It's
lie.
supposed to be a
If I
Rubik's
put this
Cube.
motherfucker upside down, ain't shit starting up, dog. On everything.
You can flip it upside down.
Who added that feature? Literally nobody asked for that feature, bro. They know this shit is confusion.
Xbox. You put that joint down and you don't touch it.
Dog.
Look, man.
They're trying to compete with PS4. You could lay the PS4 any kind of way.
They get you
Just
with
stand it
all
up.
they get you with all the PC jargon. You're like, oh, that shit sound fancy.
Oh man, fuck out of here,
Also,
dog.
I mean,
That's
but look, those drives are good. Those are fast drives. I fuck with it. Also, it's supposed to be fully backwards compatible. So, 4 generations of Xbox games you can plug in, you can put into this shit, though. You can actually put the
means
disc
that the last
inside
three
the
ones
game
should have been
console.
compatible too, though, isn't it?
Huh?
Doesn't that mean the last few ones should have been compatible too if they can do it now?
Yeah. I don't know why people harp on compatibility. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
So you don't have to rebuy the
'cause-
games. The
yeah,
fuck?
because so
fuck,
something
I
I
don't-
noticed.
Nah.
If I could present something to y'all, an interesting thought, I guess. I'm gonna keep it short. Something I've been noticing and that other people have pointed out is that the way that products are being offered to consumers nowadays, you're being offered or you're being sold the opportunity to experience it for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
You don't actually get the things themselves. Like everyone has watched Game of Thrones, but none of us own copies of the show or whatever. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you know how niggas used to have box sets, and how they've been trying to push PlayStation now. Like the same thing is where, like, when you are part of this, culture or market, you should come out of it with things you own. You feel me? Like it shouldn't just move to a new console and then you can't really, you know what I'm saying? You can't really experience some of your old memory. Like that's fucked up.
I mean,
And
like
then not
that,
only
man.
that,
I mean,
but then
everybody-
you get like a whole year of reboot because you can't play your old stuff on the new console.
I understand, but I would
Gorgeous.
never buy a new console anyway. I always wait like 4 years to get my shit. My shit it'd be the next gen before I get a new console anyway.
True.
So
I mean, but
You're
so
playing
4 years
Overwatch.
though, when you're trying to play 2K17, like you're gonna want to be able to play it, and maybe go back to 2K13 when D Rose was still active. You feel me? Like it's just being able to do what you want.
I mean, that's true.
I think what people, I feel like nobody really wants to play these old ass motherfucking games.
I don't.
Like niggas always. I think the majority of niggas.
And once I get
I
used
think
to
it's
the
a-
new graphics, I don't care
I think
about
it's a
those
selling
shit no
point.
more.
I think it's a selling point more than anything. Like niggas be like, "Oh, I love Super Mario. Pac-Man was my shit," and then you pick it up and you play that motherfucker for all of 7 minutes, and he's like, "All right, well, I'm gonna move
But no,
on."
it's definitely not.
Man,
gonna
you ain't a
hold up,
gamer like that,
progress.
Nah, that's not the
Newer games
case.
are
Like
better.
gamers be fucking with the retro games probably a lot more
They
than the
do.
newer game.
Exactly.
It's like the same thing with music, bro. Like you'll still run back the old stuff, even if your playlist will be mostly newer songs.
I mean, games aren't the same as music though. I don't think games have the same amount of longevity as music, man.
What are you talking about?
If you're okay to most people, but you have to consider being like, if you're actually someone
Yeah.
who enjoys the medium itself, like you enjoy the game.
Oh, yeah, that ain't
like
me
a
either.
lot
I
of
don't-
those things that you enjoy are still going to be present. Like, cause you play a lot of online games, so it might not be the same thing.
Yeah, I don't.
You're talking like single player, like those things don't really get old over time. It's like books, like you know what I'm saying, like feelings
Nah.
you felt don't really get old.
I wanna.
All right, so we got
These-
some more things here. Look up. It's supposed to be 8K. So 8K
I
versus
don't even know.
8K.
I don't even know what 4K looks like, bro. Like,
Right.
I've never owned
What
a
would be
4K
the point of having
product.
a 8K console if your TV can't
At
have it?
that point, you should just walk around with a frame, just like in your regular life. Like, have that just be old shit. That's the next step.
For real.
Man, we about to get a big ass.
Just start throwing hands. Yeah.
If you
Walk
play
around with a
Tekken in 8K,
blade.
just go to the dojo, dog. Like,
Yeah, man.
Video games. You have too
At
much
that
money
point.
and free time. Go learn martial arts.
This shit
Unless you
realer
gotta
than
be
real
smart.
life. What?
I really just killed a nigga. In real life.
You know what they want to do?
How many
If they
points
want
I
to
get
get
for
me,
that?
if they want to get me to buy some shit, add a smelling function. Like add a function that allows you to smell some shit.
Smell-o-vision?
They try to do that with movie
smell-o-vision.
trailers, man.
I'm telling you, you don't want to smell
know
it.
about that.
I want to
I've never
smell
seen nobody
everything.
Take a
man.
shower in the entire history of Call of Duty.
No, man. I want to be able to smell the
85
dust.
missions, 0 showers, dog.
Fuck out of
8
here, man.
weeks, 0 showers.
So
I ain't had it.
one thing I thought about with these graphics getting better and better, they're gonna have to start getting actual actors to come in to play some of these roles in these video games.
Oh, they do. Death Stranding just did that.
Yeah, I'm saying
They've
it's
been
gonna be
doing
more of that. Because why waste all this time trying to make a fucking human and virtually when you can just hire an actor that looks like the person that you want to look like. So
Nah, actors finna go out of style, bro. The new wave gonna be having AI characters and shit.
Nah, and then they can actually voice the
might be
characters
true.
and
They're
act
young
with
in
it. Yeah,
Japan.
I don't know about that.
I mean, the whole thing is, bro, like the future is now. Like you can see it now, where you see like old and dead actors and shit playing in movies and shit. That's the thing that they gonna screen capture the actors and their likeness and all that shit. And they gonna use their images and likeness and shit like that for future films and parts. That's gonna be the new thing. That they gonna have
But
someone else
can they do the voices though?
Yo,
I mean, you can get someone to act like the person, yeah, but to be
dog,
the
that'd be
actual
dope.
person, no.
Can you imagine they do like Def Jam Vendetta with Tupac and like Biggie and shit? Yo, I'm ready, bro.
I don't know about all that. That Tupac hologram was crazy. It made me uncomfortable.
I'm sure they can do it, but that's breaking all types of rules and shit like law.
They recently cast James Dean in a movie, and people aren't too happy about that because it's like it's not going to be really him acting. So what's the point?
Exactly.
The point is you get to see that motherfucker. Point is.
Nah.
Who was even asking for that?
A lot of
Like
people
James
are,
Dean,
man.
huh?
Who was asking for Biggie and Tupac to be on damn projectors and shit with Snoop Dogg? No one was asking for this shit.
They just did it because they
Exactly.
wanted to do it.
By the way, this is supposed to be like this image on the screen right now is supposed to be what the PS5. This is some PS5 concept art. This is what's floating around. Supposedly what this
Yeah,
shit
I don't think
might
it's going to look like that though.
Yeah, but
It
it's
looks
only
With
what they have.
the big ass V in it.
Yeah.
Damn tampons.
But of course, people started
Damn
making.
Death Stars.
Here's a size comparison here about with Xbox.
Size.
Oh my god, shut up, Epic. God damn.
Here's a comparison. So this is actually the smallest console compared to the other consoles.
I wonder why it's small, because it was made by Asians or something. What's going
Aren't
on?
they all? Isn't everything?
Microsoft is made by the engineers of America. What are you talking about? Flames. You know anything about America, do you, Flames?
That's why I support Xbox America.
Yeah, America.
You don't support neither one of these fucking consoles, nigga. Shut up.
Here's some of the memes, man. They said it looks like a refrigerator.
And then what the fuck you buying a Microsoft product? All the shit's inside is Japanese. Literally every working component in the motherfucker is from fucking Japan.
That's true, man.
But the box is made in America. That's all
The box is American, nigga.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, they said it looked like a refrigerator, memes, pictures. They said it should look like a DVD rack. So yeah.
Slick, I would be more hyped for it if it was a refrigerator.
I know,
like, if
right?
you play games, but you keep like your Mountain Dew and that shit. That'd be dope.
How that shit would not how would that shit function, dog?
Look, you mean to tell me
$2,000 to get that shit to work, nigga?
Make it a little bit bigger and just give me a compartment to fit a little 12-ounce can in that motherfucker.
Like dead ass. You know what would be cool? Man, if you can climb inside that motherfucker and hook you up like in your back or some shit like the Matrix, and you live inside that motherfucker, bro. That's some sword out online type
We
shit.
going back
That's
to
when you
supercomputers and shit,
inside
man.
the game.
This was shit
Almost
that
a sword
Primo
art
posted.
online
A fucking trash. He called it a trash can. Like it's trash. It kind of do look like a trash can.
Damn.
But yeah, niggas is ethering the Xbox console, man. But I'm cool. I'm cool.
It looked ugly.
I'm hyped for it, man. I mean, the design has a purpose, man. So this shit won't blow up, though.
Yeah, man. You
Respect
can
that.
actually jack off with this thing, bro.
This nigga, man. Oh, here's supposed to be some PS5 graphics, so this shit probably fake too. So just be aware. And you know, with Sony, this shit don't drop until 5 years later, nigga.
Yeah.
Them niggas show games at E3 that still haven't came out yet, though. So here you go.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be PS5. Look how pretty it looks, man.
Hey, I gotta go, dog.
On your feet, old blood. Not dead. Yet.
1,000 year war just to start the apocalypse.
Probably like a little movie
Beautiful,
in the game.
deadly, right no way.
Hypocrisy is showing.
That's about right. No storm can stop us.
I'm getting a Disney vibe from this shit.
See now, notice how everything say PlayStation 5 and PC. So, and Xbox, Microsoft, and PC. So yeah, these consoles are becoming more and more like PCs. Speaking back to what Truth was saying, but yeah, I think people still prefer consoles though, because they don't know no better.
Yeah, they don't know, like everybody's
They
like
slave
building.
minded, bro.
You could build an awesome PC that could build or that could play anything, but nobody has the know-how. Nor do they
know,
really
right?
seek or desire to do that shit. And then PCs don't have as much of a brand name as I mean, outside of like Apple products and stuff. They don't have a singular brand name like Xbox or PlayStation does.
That's
So-
true. That's true.
Hey,
Yeah.
it is infinitely more.
Well, Alienware, people use Alienware. The game.
But-
Goofy though. They look like
Like, but even no disrespect, even your mama know what a PlayStation is. Like, you go to your mama and say, "Mama, you heard a PlayStation? Ain't that Super Mario shit?" Like, she gonna be like, "Yeah." But like, if you
That's
have,
what you be doing
mama,
instead of your homework, get the fuck out my
yeah,
face.
she gonna be like, if you have a mom, call me an Alienware. She gonna be like, "What? You need to be reading that Bible. That's alien." Something like that. But that shit, that's why PC's never gonna take off unless they, like, a brand somehow makes it big, like a singular brand makes it big,
Or just the
and
next
and
generation of like kids that never grew up on console.
like, or if they don't have like a they need to make the reason Apple, I think, really makes it big like that is because they don't allow you to customize as much, I think, as your standard PC.
Also,
They create solid products with like specific specs in it.
Also, Apple don't focus on they don't talk about specs and shit, or they don't
Yeah,
use
they
all
really
that
don't.
PC jargon and shit. Yeah, they
Right.
just
They
talk about
look good, and
They still using
just like
outdated
getting
shit.
tested
Want you
by
to pay $2,000 for.
Exactly.
because
Yeah.
people
They
are
just let
buying
other
into
people
the
edit
brand, man, and not necessarily the components of the
product
product.
itself.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the same thing with these video game consoles. We're gonna buy it. They might not have added anything new to this shit. We would have still bought it eventually. You know what I mean?
Shout out
yeah.
CK.
I mean, but
Shout out Steve.
Leo, those are chips, man. You got AMD and fucking
Nvidia.
i7s and shit in the consoles. So
Yeah. And then ultimately,
My bad.
correct me if I'm wrong. Like, these PCs just kind of burn out after a while anyway.
No.
Nope.
Like the components in them. Oh, like
No.
through wear and tear and shit.
No.
It's not gonna wear
Okay,
and tear.
question. I could turn my PlayStation 1 on now and this shit gonna work. Could I turn a PC on from, I don't know, however many years ago?
97.
From 97? Is that shit? Fuck, I know it's not gonna be able to play existing games clearly, but would it still even be able to function like in the same way that it functioned back then?
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I had
bro.
power supplies burn out on me and shit.
Yeah.
You gotta do maintenance. You gotta treat that bitch like a house, bro. It houses all your components. You gotta clean that bitch, man. You gotta love it.
Probably gonna be like 85 gigabytes and shit. Some shit.
Yeah.
You probably stop updating your shit.
Your operating system might be old. You still use the case and update all your components, dog.
Most people like to go places with their consoles. Like, I'll take my PS4 places with me, like if I'm going to my buddy's house or something. But people don't want to take their PCs that they built. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Oh,
but that's
yeah,
why
yeah.
my mobile
That's a-
device to play
Wait,
Call
I
of
don't
Duty.
take my PS4 out the crib. Y'all crazy as shit.
No, that's because your ass live on the East Coast, dog.
Yeah. Y'all ain't got
I
y'all got basketball.
I don't even go outside with my full wallet when I was in Philly, dog. I just take exactly the cash that I need. No, y'all niggas laughing. I used to put my shit in my socks, boy.
I believe
Like,
it,
fuck
man.
all
You
that.
gonna get your ass snubbed and stashed up, bro.
Take
I used
half
to-
his
I
paycheck
used-
out his wallet and put it in a box in the closet.
If a nigga give me $500, I'm putting 20 of that shit in my pocket and 480 of that shit in my socks, bro.
You put
The
the rest.
idea is a nigga who try to rob me gonna take the $20, but he gonna miss the 480 that I got in my fucking sock, bro.
And he ain't got time to shake you down and get that shit out your sock. Yeah.
Exactly. Niggas, no, fuck out of it. But the trick is, I once got robbed when I had some shit in my socks, bro. The whole thing is you can't run. Like, you run, the shit might fly out your socks.
Yeah.
So you gotta kind of do this, like, you gotta kind of hop a little bit. When you're on the leg with the money, you kind of just gotta jump. You can't really, like, swing that shit.
You gotta wobble.
And some wads be too fat. Like, I don't know, man. It's real weird. It's real.
Now you gotta get the
Man,
shoes with the stash pockets.
Damn.
The shoes with the what pockets?
Stash pockets. You never had shoes with
I
stash
ain't
pockets?
never had no shoes.
Hell
with stash
no.
pockets.
This some hood rat shit right
Yeah,
here.
that-
Not even.
Blades under your tongue and shit. Goodness gracious.
Yo, that nigga
But
said,
that-
what if they tried to steal your shoes?
Okay, they can steal the shoe, but I still got the sock.
Yeah, it'd be
Like,
what?
it's just a matter
They're
of
not gonna see it. They're gonna see 400 in a sock, dog.
I know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It depends on how I fold.
that's a lie.
Hold on. It depends on how I fold the bitch.
You
And
iron
the trick
that
is
bitch?
no.
Nigga iron his
Hold
money
up.
and shit and put it in
The
his
trick is, look, you gotta put it. See, niggas, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. Hold up. The trick is you gotta fold the shit so that it goes on the back of your like Achilles tendon. Not like it ain't a big, it ain't a big lump on the side of your. You gotta wear crew socks for this, because otherwise it's a wrap.
Philly,
Like,
you rocking around looking like Rock Lee just to protect your 400. Go to the bank.
Exactly.
fuck out of here. Bro. I'm an
Get a
old
debit
nigga.
card. Like, why would you even carry that much cash? Like,
I'm an
just get
old
something
nigga. I
to
don't
get
trust
stolen.
the bank.
Cancel
I
it.
You
don't.
gotta ask Guy Sensei to go to the movie.
I
all the
don't
time, dog.
trust the bank. I'm old,
You trust your
nigga.
socks, Woody?
Okay, bet.
You a year older than me, bro.
Okay, listen. First off, fuck out of here, cause you know that's gonna be that's gonna be the beginning of this shit. Don't trust in banks, cause one Sunday or one Saturday, some white bitch told me this conspiracy shit. She said all the banks is gonna shut down. They're
I
gonna shut
believe it.
down, and all of your money is gonna be unreachable. And then shit is gonna break off into anarchy, cause everybody's poor, everybody's broke. They said they're gonna hit this shit. They said somebody's gonna hit us with an EM.
Is this
with an
Mr.
EMP.
Robot plot, nigga?
Is
What
this
the fuck
Philly
you
or
talking
Epic?
about?
They said they got we gonna get hit with an EMP, and every computer, our phones ain't gonna work, the banks ain't gonna work, the credit cards ain't gonna work, and then you realize that you are now poor. All you got is the cash that you got on you. Otherwise, there's
no,
nothing.
survival skills.
Yeah, I got a survival app. Niggas, watch this. There is on the Play Store, on the App Store, there's a survival offline app that teaches you how to desalinate water. It shows you how to make what do you call it? Not storage, shelter. It shows you how to hunt.
Wait,
And then
Philly, if you on all this, why is it always Pornhub with you? Why don't you ever teach me this?
Because I got it already. At the point where you get as woke as I do, you realize nothing means shit anymore.
Hey, Fish, man, I'm gonna tell you something.
Oh, derail. Stop.
Right.
Get your last point in, and we moving on to the topic.
Okay,
man. Like,
download the offline. Shut up, nigga. Download the offline survival shit and the Red Cross first aid shit. You gonna need them shits. That's all I'm saying, to everybody. If I'm crazy, fucking I'm crazy.
I'm gonna say this real quick. Get a bulletproof vest. You either get one that has the plates in them holes, or get one that you can put the plates in them holes. You're gonna be a Rock Lee for real. I have a bulletproof vest. I got one of them fucking magnesium bars that you can scrape with your fucking like combat knife. Spark the fire in this bitch. Water safety survival straws and shit.
That boy got an arc reactor in this shit.
Revolution will not be.
Oh my god! All right,
I ain't bullshitting. I got pictures to prove this shit, dog. I can do this shit. You better get y'all shit to show this shit black folks.
Oprah. All right. No, I can't even.
That was the transition. Oprah.
We can't even segue. These niggas is long-winded. They talk for too long, man. Niggas just get tired.
Stop talking, bro. I was thinking, you laughing. I was saying some real ass shit, man.
Look, I mean, it's cool.
This is gonna be the first one to die in this bitch, dog.
Oh
yeah,
God.
for real, for real.
Y'all doing the shit again, man. Come on, let's get back on topic. Let's talk about Oprah, man. Oprah is back. Oprah back in the news, man. All right.
She got wind of her name, dog. I'm with it.
So she's supposed to be doing a Me Too documentary, and the documentary is supposed to feature
Oh,
Russell
snitch
Simmons'
ass.
main accuser.
Snitch ass.
So, and of course, Russell Simmons wasn't too happy about it. Here's a video. So,
Whee! Country.
Wait, huh?
yeah, he did leave the country. Yeah, he got out of here quick. That nigga smart. That nigga did that shit, dog.
He for sure did.
50 Cent and Russell Simmons blast Oprah Winfrey over new Me Too documentary. Winfrey is set to create a documentary about sexual assault in the music industry. The primary subject of the film will be former Def Jam music executive Drew Dixon. In 2017, Drew was one of several individuals to accuse Simmons of sexual misconduct in an expose published by the New York Times. Russell Simmons slammed Oprah directly in an Instagram post. Russell writes, "It's so troubling that you chose me to single out in your recent documentary." He claims, "I have never been violent or forced myself on anyone." 50 Cent also criticized Winfrey's project. "I don't understand why Oprah is going after black men." He went on to write, "These documentaries are publicly convicting their targets. It makes them guilty till proven innocent." The project is set to debut on Apple TV Plus next year.
Damn, she got some big ass titties. Oh,
I know, right?
It's funny. You took that from all of that shit we just heard. Okay.
The man speaks facts. He speaks facts.
But so Russell Simmons was upset by this. Because I mean, I guess he thought that they were friends, you know. But Oprah doing this.
He got some friend booty.
Oprah
Is
doing
that
this
what we calling it
documentary,
now, friend booty?
Oprah doing this documentary exposing them, and 50 Cent took to Instagram and talked about how she not exposing these white dudes out here. Here's another one of his posts. And he says, "You think Oprah don't notice how this shit is playing out?" And he posts, pictures of all the accusers. I mean, not accusers, but people that are being called rapists. And he's showing that all the black dudes are in jail when the white dudes are walking. Well, Epstein is dead. He didn't walk nowhere. That nigga walked to the morgue. That nigga dead as fuck.
Damn.
Oh man.
That nigga dead.
The edge of the blade is so sharp. Oh.
A lot of people are backing 50 on this. I think Game came out and was like, yeah,
of course he would.
That nigga Game was finger popping an underage girl in the park.
These are the undercover booty brigades defending each other. Bro. Game, 50, Tyler, Jaden Smith, everybody fucking. They go back each other.
But
James Smith not really undercover. If that is
people don't fuck with Oprah now, man. She did the Michael Jackson thing. Her best friend Gail exposed the fuck out of R. Kelly with that crazy interview. And then she doing all these documentaries. And now I will point out that Harvey Weinstein doesn't have a documentary, but that shit was buried. Nigga, I could barely find that shit. I tried to bootleg that shit. I couldn't find it.
Damn.
But that shit is buried, nigga. But yeah, he do have a documentary. I think it's called what is it called? Untouched or some shit. That shit like
a Weinstein Company.
It's like a long ass documentary, but it didn't get it didn't get as much airtime as these other documentaries with the R. Kelly and the Bill Cosby, and man, that could just be because these dudes are like entertainers, and he just a nigga behind the scenes. But
Taking all the ass.
people are saying that Oprah is purposely avoiding these white men to expose these black men, and when it should be fair and balanced, she should go as hard on these white men as she does these black men.
That's true.
So
But she ain't, cause she a mammy.
I'm kind of like, nah. I'm gonna let other people talk before I say my shit. Cause
No, go ahead.
It's ultimately like, just shut the fuck up. Like, nigga, like, if you out here doing that shit anyway, I don't really give a fuck. Like, that's like me saying, that's some childish shit. That argument to me is like, on some childish shit. Like, if your mama is like, what the fuck he was doing? You was out here playing, you wasn't doing your homework. And the little nigga say, but Johnny was like, nigga, you was fucking up. You a grown ass man. Like, if you feel like, there's one thing to say, I don't feel like I did what I'm being accused of. That's something. I'm going on record as saying that is the most reckless part of this Me Too shit. It's like guilty until proven innocent, like in a court of public opinion. And that shit is kind of fucked up. But what I won't say is if you know the nigga did that shit, I don't give a fuck what color you are. You a shitty human being. Yeah. So she ain't got no obligation to point out anybody. And if we ever go and get anywhere as a people, we got to hold ourselves accountable. Maybe not publicly. I'm not really a fan of the idea of mocking other black people publicly per se. But at this point, if the niggas was actually doing the shit that they're being accused of doing, I don't consider them a part of my community. Like, fuck them. Like, they're more toxic to my community than good, I think, if they're really out here doing this shit. So I kind of disown them in a sense.
So you support Oprah in exposing this?
Yeah. If it's real, if it's genuine, yes. I think that it needs to be put out there so that men, we always talk about white people being in power and how corrupt they are and yada yada. We can't fall victim to the same demons that they do, and we gotta hold ourselves and the leaders of our community accountable for that shit.
Okay. I fuck with it. Who else? Who want to go first? Who want to go next? Anybody want to tackle this?
I'm gonna talk about 50 or Oprah.
Talking about Oprah, cancel or support Oprah. I mean, I just wanted to point out that people have a problem with what Oprah's doing. They think that she's unfairly just targeting black men and avoiding all the white dudes that she knows. Like, we know she know Harvey Weinstein and all these other people out there, but she don't talk about them as much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Part of what I'm realizing about celebrity culture is that it's really based around idol worship. So I'm not too big of a fan of it in general, not because like, oh, these are not good enough to be idols. It's just that it ends up harming people more than it helps them. Like, people that we might think is perfect they'll suffer for it. That being said, I don't have a problem with her like pointing things that happen. These are things. She's an entertainer, so if she wants to speak about this, it's her prerogative. But I personally don't give a fuck.
So you cancel or supporting her cause? Or are you just in the middle?
So yeah, I personally don't give a fuck, man. So I'm in the
So I guess you in the middle. You don't swing either way. All right.
I support them big ass cities too.
All right, Keek, you want to go next? Where you at?
Yeah. I think if she was doing this from a genuine place of concern, it would be a different story. But I think she's just doing it for ratings and for views. And it's something that she's always been doing for the longest time. And I mean, I agree with us holding people accountable in our community, but at the same time, she should just be doing it across the board for everybody instead of just picking out people who are of the same complexion. Because she knows if she goes after somebody like Harvey Weinstein or Jeff Epstein or whatever, who the fuck Steen, they gonna come after her.
Hey,
And it's
side
not
note,
gonna
by
be
the way,
nice.
like, can we talk about how like weird the notion of a black community is, or is that like not the time to have that conversation?
What are you talking about?
Well, you
Like
super
just
low.
that notion that someone like Oprah is in the same community as any of us. Like, she's a whole billionaire, dog. We're not
Right.
billionaire yet, but she's like, the black community I'm a part of is nowhere near the black community she might be a part of. Like, what's the black community?
She's a part of an elite group of black people. Maybe like
The
2%
boule.
of the world. Yeah, in the entire world are where she's at. So I feel like she doesn't really connect with black people anymore on that level.
Well, I mean, maybe not. Maybe community is not the right term, but I feel like there's a connection between all of us that, like, the only differentiating thing between Oprah and us is a whole lot of money. But if Oprah had none of that money, I realize she does, but if she had none of that, to the rest of the world, she'd just be another black bitch. No offense, I'm sorry, Keek. I'm gonna put it out there like that, but.
You realize how important a whole lot of money is, though, right?
No, I agree, but I'm just like, I don't think she's so far removed from us in the important ways.
She not.
Like,
she kind of is, dog.
No, I remember
what
she went
ways,
to she went to like France or somewhere and she tried to buy a purse or something. And the chick was like, "You can't afford that," and like not knowing that she was Oprah. I guess.
So the black community is the is brought upon by your skin tone.
It's your background. Your background. I mean, like your ethnic background.
I mean, but that's not what is that really the connection though? Like just because she's black, that's
Yes.
an automatic connection.
We have a shared black experience. I don't think it isn't modified or it isn't determined by your skin tone because it can affect your experience, but it's the common experiences that we share as black folk is what makes us a community. And Oprah, despite being rich, has still been susceptible to that same upbringing as a black woman. She still has that same background that we all share. And I don't think there's anything she could do to remove herself from that.
Okay.
I think once you get a certain amount of money, you are seen as more or less about your class and your tax bracket than your actual skin color.
I don't see that. Like I see where you're going with that, and that was about to be my next question. To say that she is no longer a part of our community would be to say she's a part of another community of rich people. What do you think is rich people or rich
she's
black
a part
folk?
of like the elite
The
in general. People all around the world that are like multimillionaires or billionaires or whatever. They all run in the same circles, and it's not about race at that point. It's about how much money you have. And how much
I feel like Jeff Bezos could call her mammy, and she wouldn't say shit.
For example, like the Obamas are defending Bush now. And people are like, why would you defend Bush? Like, come on, obviously you're part of our community, right? Like that's the kind of expectation that this kind of thing.
I mean,
but the reality is like there's really nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like she has much more in common with people that are living
I don't
a lifestyle
even,
like
it's, I don't even think I don't even believe it's money. It's her. It's her notoriety. It's her name that she's able to avoid this like certain issues that regular black people have.
But is the community just those issues? I thought it was just like the general experience. Like if the community is just tied together by trauma, that's like a terrible part of it.
Right.
Like I think the experience involves common like cultural backgrounds, but then also unfortunately also trauma.
Go beyond just trauma. Like, is there anything else that you would?
I mean, it's kind of hard to avoid that when like the creation of your I don't want to call it your ethnic group was trauma.
Hold on, we get too far in the weeds. Let's bring it back to what we talked about.
Yeah, y'all about to go.
No, we talking about some color purple shit right now.
It's like,
Oprah was in that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, but are you a cancel support kid?
Slave and shit. We was finna go some damn God tier shit, man.
You a cancel?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna cancel.
Cancel, okay. All right.
Fuck that nigga Russ, dog.
Epic, where you at, dog?
I'm gonna stand with my boy Truth, man. I'm in the middle. I really like gonna be a defender of justice, make this shit equal.
All right. I don't.
And then that bogus ass nigga married Kamora Lee, dog, and she took that nigga money and ran away with a darker nigga, African nigga, Njobu, whatever that nigga name is. Yeah, Njobu. Yeah. She played the shit out of that nigga. That nigga Russell Simmons a whole goofy, dog. Take that nigga down. He gotta go.
You talking about Digimon?
He ain't coming back to the United States.
Digimon, yeah, that nigga.
Digimon Hansu, is it Digimon?
Digimon the
I better
Jobu,
put
nigga.
some respect on his name.
Yeah,
Wow, that nigga been playing the slave his whole fucking career, man. I don't wanna
Hey
hear that
man,
shit.
he taught the white boy how to fight and never back down. You better put some respect on my motherfucking dude, bro. Shit.
Fuck Digimon,
Never
dog.
back down.
And he played like fifth fiddle to that bitch in Captain Marvel, dog.
Man, fuck that bitch.
Stop hating on Brie Larson, man. Anyway, look, man, I don't even know where to I don't know where to go with this one. Cause I mean I agree with what Philly's saying is like I mean they all predators, like expose these niggas. But I mean we'd be lying to ourselves to say that that's not a racial component to it. I mean, cause black men overall are already seen as like rapists anyway.
Predators.
Super predators.
This just adds to that, and it's not really it's impact, but it'd be way much more impact if we were to get some of these Weinsteins, these Epsteins, these fucking billionaires out the paint. That'd be true change right there. But I mean, this is working towards that goal, but.
No, it
I
isn't.
I do see that people. I do see why people have an issue with this. So I mean, I don't know.
50, by the way, is a complete hypocrite to say some shit like this. He built his whole fucking career talking shit on black men. Like, shut that shit up. His whole career is built on beef, where he publicly, openly just slanders other black men. Like, sit the fuck down.
And I do want to say that they do have documentaries of these other people. I think I mentioned the Harvey Weinstein documentary, but I don't know about Kevin Spacey. That shit is kind of iffy. I heard that he walked because something was wrong with the evidence and the dude couldn't be trusted or some shit. So I mean, I think if we look deeper into these cases, there's probably reasons as to why. I don't know, but again, Oprah she not talking about these dudes, so I don't know where to stand with this one. But yeah, I don't.
50 Shades of Grey contracts, bro. You can't get your booty plowed out and then say something.
You know what? I will say this, Bush. I gotta give you props, cause on one time I called you're a black white female liberal, like you're a black-faced white female liberal, and it's the initial reaction of anybody who only cared about virtue signaling would have been to take the side of Oprah as a woman in a minority, but you're actually doing critical thinking. You weighing shit out in your head, like, congrats, Bush. You're so
I don't like this disrespect.
Your third eye finally starting to open up, dog. It's all right, man. Embrace it.
Again, that's what's up.
That boy just said some wildly ignorant shit.
Yeah, I'm just. I'm done.
It's funny, but that shit is deeply disrespectful.
I did not say. Look, I done kept the same fucking energy. I done told Bush the same shit. Like, come on, man.
I'm a white liberal woman.
Disrespectful, then that's not
How? What part of it was ignorant?
Anyway, what's next?
Exactly.
Just let it slide, man. Fuck it. All right. Moving on.
Exactly.
Moving on, man.
To pineal glands, bro.
To another member of the Boule, Steve Harvey, man. Let's talk about him, dog. Steve Harvey.
The Boule.
Yeah, the Boule mustache in the game, dog.
The hardest mustache in the game. So Steve Harvey been fucking up a lot lately, man. He went on to say that rich people don't sleep or some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck he
Then he did that Monique shit.
He did that Monique
basically
interview.
telling her to sell out.
Yeah, he says, yeah.
Sell your soul, girl.
I mean, but he was he was on some real shit. You can't help poor people when you poor yourself. So I mean, I can't hate on that.
Make being poor that big of a deal, then.
I can't hate on that shit.
Bitch, you can't cash a dignity check. Get this money. That nigga openly yelled at it on his own show, fucking broadcasted television, man.
He was trying to hit my ass out, man, but it's like, hell, sometimes your realness you just can't keep sucking dick, man, for chump changes, so you gotta be your own person.
So I guess I want to play the fuck up he did a while ago. All right, there's several fuck ups here, but I'm trying to find the right one to start with. All right, here's the one that happened last year, I think, at the pageant. Oh, this is more than last year. It's like 2015. So remember when he announced the wrong winner of the contest?
Miss Universe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of Miss Universe, bro, Miss Universe, Miss USA, all of them black women. So yay.
That's pandering, nigga.
You said that's pandering?
Yeah, one none of them black bitches, they didn't look good anyway.
Hey man, quit hating, bro.
What's wrong
They
with this
fit.
nigga?
They look better than you proper too, dog. Especially your little weak ass self.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Well,
I'm surprised
y'all niggas stay talking over shit, man. Video playing.
Where's the? I guess my watch together is fucked up because I'm in the room, but it's not playing.
Damn, Epic, man, you need to.
in real life.
Oh my god.
All right, play the shit. Play the shit. Play the shit.
I mean, we already. I'm gonna play a little bit of it.
Philly look like Jack Novak.
Damn.
Okay, Miss Columbia.
Yeah, so I think Miss Philippine actually won, but Steve Harvey fucked it up. And she all happy and excited. She won. Lee coming back out here.
Look at the way his feet moving.
That nigga nervous, man. He done fucked up.
This nigga, oh my god.
This nigga done ruined her moment.
Knew he fucked up.
Oh, look at him. Oh. Oh no. Oh.
I have to apologize.
Steven, oh gosh. Oh no.
Yo.
Look at the look on his face, yo. Oh, that's so awkward.
The first runner-up
He pulled a bush, bro.
Colombia.
Bro.
She's like, I won?
Ew.
But them Colombians was mad as fuck, man. Filipinos
Yeah.
was mad too. Calling
Yeah,
all
yeah.
types of N-words and shit.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right, so that was that mistake. All right, and he made. I think this year he
Look at
made.
Miss USA.
No,
Pointing
Philippines.
her little brown friend. I know, USA next to her.
Oh yeah. But I think this year he made two mistakes. I'm gonna play one on right now.
They about to fire that nigga, bro.
You got that music? Yeah, but with Steve Harvey paying attention.
Take the show with him.
You know, this man maybe should step away from it. He does not.
Terrence
have
Howard about
good
to be
luck
hosting
with
this
Miss
shit next
Universe
year.
contest. Right? So 2015 was the big one where he announced the wrong one. Should we see that right now? Do we have it now? Do we have? Here's what happened. Of course, back in 2015.
This is a big fuck up. This might go in This Week in Racism, dog. Hold up.
Do we have?
It's a fuck up.
Here's a look at the winner,
That suit, bro.
Philippines. This is it right here. I thought I had on something fly, but girl, you just woo. Cake and oranges and potato chips. This is a lot. Yes.
It's not Philippines, it's Malaysia.
Y'all quit doing this to me.
He is such an ass clown.
This nigga's retarded, bro.
It's 2019. And it was the national costume contest was shot earlier in the week. So they showed the winner. Apparently, Miss Philippines was actually the
And she
winner.
bad.
Yes. But up until about an hour or so ago, there was confusion. Everybody said, "Well, no, Miss Malaysia won."
She got cakes all around. I thought he was looking at her ass. I didn't see the cakes down there.
But he
I was
did,
like, that's
but he
wildly
did announce the
inappropriate.
right winner. So there's the
He did.
confusion.
So
But
much
he
cake.
came up with Miss Malaysia standing beside him.
So it was just the wrong information that was given to him. We've
Wrong
had that.
person sent out.
Well,
let's
the
say.
wrong- yeah,
wrong person sent out. beside him.
They trying to get this nigga fired. They sabotaging this nigga ass, dog.
Yo,
Like, I
did
tell
you
y'all, like,
just as an aside? Did you see like the card that they gave him when he announced the Columbia?
Yeah, I saw
thing?
that. Yeah, that shit was fucked up. Yeah.
That shit was confusing as fuck. It was like second reverse runner up. I was like, how the fuck you
winner on the shit? Nigga.
winner? That's the only thing that matters.
They did,
Winner,
they
here.
did the same shit with the Oscars. They like this fucked up ass cards. They just put the winner on the bitch, dog.
Nigga who do them cards got one fucking job. Write a name on that bitch. That's it.
Well, you supposed to
Runner-up.
be able to read runner up and not winner. Like,
No, but why is the runner up's name even on that motherfucker?
Take
man?
that
Give
shit
him
off.
You trying to decide
We know-
between two bitches?
We
Yeah.
know who the runner up is, nigga. I was like, yeah.
We can do math, nigga. Like the one who didn't win.
Here's now this one is real bad right here. So earlier in the show, he made a drug cartel joke, right? And he's talking to Miss Columbia, and he makes another cartel joke. And it's
he's trying to die.
So here it
They don't
is
fuck
right here.
around.
It's it.
You know Columbia don't like him either.
I know that's what he's saying. Yeah, he's like the cartel for the fuck me up. He's trying to make a joke, but they don't like you talking about the cartel, man. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Chapo.
Chapo's Mexican.
It's right there.
Same thing.
Pablo Escobar.
Right there.
The fuck?
Same thing.
COLOMBIA.
We all eat
Nailed
beans and
it.
burritos.
Well, you're here.
Yes, I'm here. Are you sure you read correctly? Should I go back?
I fuck with that. Yeah.
So you just keep
Hey,
this
with this
going
shade.
on, don't you? You saw me bend over there. You know I'm struggling with this.
You're forgiven. Don't worry.
Yeah, you've forgiven me.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they have. Not the cartel is not. They're not handling it the same way. Just okay. All right, here's your question.
Not funny.
You've said.
Yo, as an aside, I got a Colombian friend, and when I asked her about this shit, she was like, "Man, you're so stupid." I felt like she was gonna call him a nigga, straight up. Like she was holding that back.
Yeah.
And then the only thing she hated more than that was she hates when she says, "Hey, I'm from Colombia," and the first thing people bring up is drugs and Pablo Escobar.
Oh yeah.
She's like, "There's so much beautiful shit about my country, but niggas only ever talk about that shit."
Yeah, so this week in racism, man. Steve Harvey, man.
It's
Fuck.
offensive.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he should just quit this pageant shit, dog. Like,
For real. I don't even know why they tapped him for this in the first place. Like, why is he an expert on
I mean,
pageants all of a sudden?
I'm glad it's for the representation because they could have just put some white dude up there to do it. I'm cool.
Bad on Mario Lopez.
Yes, I'm cool with Steve Harvey getting some work, but that nigga fucking up, man. He need to stop.
You said you appointed the
Too
whole.
old.
For a lot of these countries, this is the only talking black man they get to see, bro. Like,
Right.
fucking up.
Making us look bad.
With that being said, man, cancel support Steve Harvey, man.
I'm gonna support that nigga, boy. That's my nigga.
Wow.
He say the shit we say here just on a public stage, man. I fuck with him, bro.
That's not true at all.
That's wrong.
And Bush, you better support this. You be supporting niggas who can't read all the fucking time, nigga. You better get the fuck out this nigga.
Oh my god.
You support Mayweather, nigga don't need to know how to read, man. You fucking boxing king, nigga. Better support Steve Harvey too.
Man, Steve Harvey is a comedian, and he told a terrible joke there, man. He couldn't read the room. Like
that joke was ass.
Look, everybody got some clunkers here and there. That don't mean we need to disown them.
It was cool because she made fun of him fucking up last year. That was cool, man. But he had to fuck up again to punctuate it. Like, it's just the fight. He's just saying fire me basically at this point. Like,
Look, this nigga got to tell jokes about every no-name fucking country that walk up to, like Costa Rica and shit. He got to keep it light. He got to keep it, you know what I mean? Poppy and shit, man. Not everyone is going to hit, bro. Give him a break.
Nah, he too old to be out here not landing jokes.
To be fair, Steve Harvey was never funny anyway. Let's be 100% honest. He was never really funny.
Steve Harvey, I liked him in the Kings of Comedy shit. Yeah, I fuck
Name
with
one of his jokes.
No, you didn't. You like the other Kings of Comedy. Every other King of Comedy is more. Even DL unfunny ass is more funny than Steve Harvey.
DL, Bernie Mac, Cedric. Yes, I don't know why the fuck Cedric was up. None of them niggas are the king or anything. Like that was no Chris Rock,
come on, Bernie.
no Dave Chappelle. Nah, Bernie Mac. People only like Bernie because he died. That's the only reason. Bernie was funny though at times.
No, I fuck with Bernie Mac.
I watched
Bernie Mac's show is legendary, dog.
I watched Bernie Mac shit, and people only.
I wanted to fuck the daughter until I realized she was like ugly.
Man, you hating big, man. Mad big, nigga. Hating. Retarded fish.
But yeah, man. Look, man. Yeah, I don't know I don't know who named them niggas the kings. But yeah,
we all kings, but they pick kings on a real level, bro. They can afford to fuck you, so yeah, they kings.
Yeah. But yeah, so who else? Where you at, Epic? Who else is going to cancel?
I ain't, bro. I don't give no fuck with no Steve Harvey.
God.
He on his, You on his God hand level, bro. I'm just a peon in his ass, man. That's whatever. You do you, man. I'm gonna do me. Stay in my own damn circle. Suck your dicks. Get your chicks.
Okay. Where you at,
Yeah.
Keek, man?
I don't give no fuck.
Damn, okay. Nobody. All right, nobody don't give a fuck about Steve. Okay, fuck it then. Steve. Okay. All right, let's move
support
on.
that nigga, bro.
Let's move on then. What else? Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do the year-end wrap up, man. Cancel support, since we already talked about.
This is the kind of help I need. Yes.
Let's do this
Cancel
woke list
Bushidio Spirit
2.0.
Shout out to One Above All saying cancel me. I guess because I insulted Bernie Mac or something. So yeah, this is the year wrap up of the cancel support shit, right? That we've been doing, dog. So this is gonna be 2 lists. This is the first one. So what I have here is all the people that we talked about throughout the year that we canceled or supported. All right.
Okay.
If I can bring up, if you can see the screen here, we got Monique here. We got Jesse Smollett. Got Harvey Weinstein.
Juicy.
Got Floyd Mayweather up here. Tommy Lauren. Colin Kaepernick. We got Steve Harvey up here, of course. We got Weinstein. We got Kevin Spacey. We got Pro Jared. A lot of people wanted us to talk about Pro Jared again.
Oh,
Got the nigga that beat his girl?
Pro Jared. Nope.
Oh, the dude.
Who's the one that beat his girl on like live streaming beating his wife?
That's a no-name.
Damn.
Dude. That was a no-name dude. He wasn't popular, so I don't.
Pro Jared really a no name to me, but I guess he's popular with the weirdos. So
yeah, Pro Jared is the dude that's
popular in the
supposed
Caucasian
the
crowd.
infidelity thing. Like he's supposed to be cheating on his wife with a fan and
showing the Sailor Moon outfit and shit. Bro.
Showing his dick to fans and shit. The shit like
trying to talk to these underage gals.
Oh yeah,
gals and boys.
The weird nigga.
Yeah.
The weird nigga with the small ass chin. I know what you're talking about.
So yeah, that's I had kept this picture in color because nobody knew who the fuck he was. So I just had to keep it that way. And of course, y'all
faded it out. You couldn't see him.
Y'all know how this game works pretty much, man. A vote moves them to the right. A vote for cancel, moves them to the right. A vote for no moves them. Support moves them to the left, man. All right. Simple. It's basically the same as the game we did a couple weeks ago. All right. All right. So who do we start with first, man? I want to do this to see if y'all change y'all opinions on these people, and of course I'll tell you what they did as to why they on this list here. Let me see if I can bring it up. All right. So Monique is the first person on this list here. All right, so Monique was we canceled her because she was suing Netflix, calling them racist. She was mad that they didn't take they wouldn't pay her a lot for a comedy special. They were paying people more than her. And she said all of Netflix is racist. And she also did the Steve Harvey thing. And she was one of the first couple of people to say Oprah and Wayne. I ain't really fucking with Oprah, So where are y'all at on Monique?
Shit. It's a weird one, man, because she's not funny. She literally not good at what she do. But neither is Amy Schumer or Tina Fey. And them bitches be getting paid out the ass. Lizzo's, I'm trying to say, like, she ain't funny, but neither is these white girls, and they getting paid out the ass. So, shit. I don't know. Cancel her. She canceled in my book.
Let me change this. Let me change the labels a bit. Yeah, 'cause I didn't.
She ain't been funny since the Parkers, and she asking for $50 billion and shit. Nah, man. Cancel her.
All right, hold up.
She ain't been fucking funny since I was in middle school. What type of shit is that? She ain't told a good joke since I was in middle school.
She ain't been funny since Pressure, if you want to be real about this shit.
So you still okay? Cancel. So
Precious wasn't no fucking comedy.
Yes, it was.
All right.
The Lizzo origin story.
All right, keep
Damn.
Stop.
somebody on Twitter said
I
Lizzo
don't
built
hate
like
no
Vince
Lizzo,
Wilfork.
man. It's just a big girl trying to be happy, man. Let her
Stop
let her show all her goods off, man. It's fine, man. All right, so Philly is canceled. Who else is canceled here? What about you, Keek? You cancel on Monique or you fuck with Monique?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cancel.
Damn, okay. You ain't supporting another fellow sister, man? Yeah, okay.
I mean, she was popping back in the day, like in the 90s, late 90s,
Yeah.
2000s, but she can't be asking for them numbers now because nobody even really like checking for her like that.
Man, they gave old
Even
ass
if she
Cedric
would
a
have got
special.
that money for the special, nobody would have watched it. I guarantee
Yeah.
you, nobody watched it. Maybe
She need
a
to.
couple old heads, but nobody's checking for her like that.
I don't know.
She should have released.
They gave Chris Tucker a special. Nigga, I don't know. Hopefully he didn't make more than she did, man. That's all I'm saying. At least she got an Oscar, man. All right.
Miss Tucker always gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Shit, that last
He
special was
smoked,
ass. I don't know about that.
Chris Tucker?
Yeah, he got a special on Netflix.
No, get the fuck out of here. Chris Tucker ain't funny.
He's always funny, bro.
He is the like first DC Young Fly, and then
damn.
what he do? He be screaming and shit and moving his neck and then pretending to be Michael Jackson. That's this nigga whole
That's
shtick,
his
man.
whole- You
Yeah, I'm
right on
sorry.
that. Yeah, that is his whole thing.
I like
Watch.
Rush Hour and Rush Hour 2. Okay,
Hey, man, let me
I'm with
ask-
you.
Let me ask you this: you think Mike Epps is funny?
Shit, nah,
All right, all right.
nah, not really.
You gonna be all right, bro? You all right? You cool, my boo? All right.
Yeah.
Said, nah. Okay. All right, Kiko. Well, you already went. Who else? Truth, where you at? Oh,
So
Monique.
who am I canceling or supporting?
Monique.
Who the fuck is Monique?
That's a cancel. That's a cancel.
Yeah, okay.
That's a cancel.
Okay. Epic, where you at, man?
Man, throw this bitch in another room, bro. You about some you in
damn.
an open relationship and shit with your husband and shit, and y'all sleep around like, nah, bitch. I'm the king. I get the multiple bitches. You stay your ass at home.
No.
Yes.
That has nothing to do with what we talking about.
She get a cancel just off the fact of that shit alone.
Because she a woman.
Okay.
nigga. All right, let's go.
Keep it moving.
All right.
We got about 50 niggas to cancel
We
support.
only got
What's up?
10 niggas up here. Stop playing, nigga.
All
We
right.
got Floyd Mayweather next, man. All right, so
Support.
during the
Support.
Gucci boycott, that nigga was at Gucci, man, and he got caught by a TMZ reporter, and he was like, man, fuck it, man, I'm still buying Gucci, man. You know, I'm rich, you know, and so he did. And of course, I think, yeah, that was when T.I. made that diss track about him and shit, yeah. But yeah, I mean, just a rich nigga buying shit, you know. He didn't give a fuck about the boycott. You said support Philly?
T.I. sellout / hype beast / weirdo. I support my nigga Floyd Mayweather. He the best to ever box, and he making money. He the closest thing we got to a black Tom Brady, bro. I'm gonna support that nigga through hell and back, bro. Fuck it.
Okay. All right. What about
Niggas talking about, oh, he can't read. When the last time you asked Tom Brady to read some shit? I bet you he sounds just like Floyd Mayweather,
Look,
bro.
man. Stop saying the man can't. He can read. He just can't read well.
He cannot read.
He just cannot read well. He can read, but he cannot read well. All right.
But here's my thing. Nobody asked white athletes to read shit. Nobody asked them to read a damn thing. We don't know they.
That's not true, man. He was doing a drop at a radio station. Everybody reads drops, nigga.
Huh?
Okay, but what I'm saying is what other, like, nobody has put a white athlete to the test that asked him to read some shit. Ever. You know what I mean? Like, we only criticizing this guy.
White athletes like that. Unless
Yo,
they like
Boy, they never been in no movie because he
Unless
can't
they
even read.
Tom Brady or some shit like that.
Yo, I want to look. I'm not trying to derail this shit. I'm gonna keep this one in 10 seconds. There's a white dude at my job. He cool as fuck, right? And I was joking with him and shit like that. And I wear glasses sometimes. He showed me something and I was like, oh man, I can't read that. And he was like, oh, is it the black thing, right? I was like, what? He's like, because you black, you can't read. And I was like, no. And then I just walked away. And 10 minutes later, that nigga came back. He was like, man, I'm so sorry. Can you not take me to HR for this? I was like, bro, it's whatever, bro. I was like, I'm not taking you to HR. Get out my face, man. When I tell you I still work with this man and I haven't talked to him, I haven't had a real conversation with this man in 2 fucking years. Like, off the strength of that and that alone. So I'm not here for the stereotype further than that black men can't read, dog. White men can't read, Asians can't read. Asians can barely speak. Like, fuck out of here, dog.
They literally can't
Bro.
read. Like, it is,
Right.
I know, like, real. If
But
he
what I'm
can't
saying is,
read,
like,
he can't read.
Okay, but I'm saying he is not the only professional athlete that has that level of reading ability. Okay,
my
like
turn, little nigga.
Look, man, can we not talk about him not being able to read? We talking about canceling
he
support.
can't read. I'm not saying he can't.
We know.
I'm just saying, like Ben Roethlisberger, fucking all these niggas can't read.
What about?
Listen here, you jive turkey
All right,
motherfucker.
look,
Let me get my turn.
Stone support Floyd. Matter of fact, all right.
Like what? Hold up. Fucking Floyd Mayweather can't read. You think Pacquiao can read? You think motherfucking Canelo can read?
A lot of fighters
like a government official. I'm pretty sure he can read.
A lot of
These
fighters
niggas can barely
read,
talk. How the fuck they can read?
a lot of fighters can't read.
He's better in his own language. Plus, they've been taking like brain shots.
Yeah, Pacquiao is better in his own language, and Pacquiao probably better in American shit. I don't know.
Stop that. The second language is. No, man. You done seen Bush? I know your ass done seen some interviews, bro.
Yeah,
anybody? There's no way he's reading better than Mayweather, dog.
I mean,
There's no fucking way.
I don't know what the fuck Pacquiao be saying in his interviews, dog.
Man, come on, man. All I'm saying is like, chill, relax, like, stop.
Floyd Mayweather can say the words, but I've never heard him express a thoughts. Fuck with you.
He be making points, man. I think he be rehearsing what he gonna say prior.
Like practical points, like he knows what he's doing and he knows how to get there. But
anything related to boxing, he know what he's talking about. Everything.
It'd be funny. You ever seen that nigga in an interview and a nigga ask him a good question and he don't know how to answer it, so he just take it back. Man, I'm getting money, man. You know, I'm not worried about it. That'd be Floyd. Floyd would not be one to think about shit. He'd be like, look, he's scared. I asked for this fight back in November. His camp has been delaying shit. You know what I mean? I was like, yo.
Al Heyman, man. He coached that nigga up, man. Al Heyman, dog.
Nigga said, don't answer shit. Talk about how much money you making, how scared they are.
And that nigga straight up just completely avoid questions. I don't know if he doing it on purpose or he just didn't understand. He couldn't comprehend what the nigga was talking about. I don't know. The jury's out, nigga. I don't know what the fuck. But yeah.
Support.
So 2 supports, man. All right. Keek, you say you can't read, so you don't fuck with that nigga.
Nah, I just I don't understand why you got so much money and you can't pay for a tutor to learn how to read at this point.
We're not talking about read.
What is the point? What is the point of him getting a tutor? He could literally pay a nigga to read for him. Why pay a tutor?
But you're gonna pay for a nigga to read your contracts. You don't want to read your own contracts. You don't want to know everything that's going on.
This man can read. He just can't read good, man. Come on. Stop. Properly, yeah.
He got a whole agent and manager to handle that shit for him. His whole thing is to box and not get hit.
Philly.
And he does that excellently.
They should be helping you navigate. They should not be reading it for you. That's how you get fucked over.
All right, we off of this. We spending too much time with this nigga not being able to read. All right, let's fuck it.
Floyd should have spent this much time
on all right.
Man,
fuck. Next, Jesse Smollett. Jesse Smollett.
Hey, man, you gonna skip me in this
motherfucker? Go ahead. I'm sorry, Abby. Go ahead, man.
I ain't gonna keep it long, man. Cancel the coon ass, whack ass. You gonna sleep with another man's wife, and then you beating your own fucking spouse up and shit, man. Fuck this dude, bro. I'm not against the black man making his money, but if you out here being a fucking moral degenerate, coon ass, Sambo ass, propagating ass motherfucker, you got bands and shit, throwing bands in the toilet, shit, throwing bands on STD rat infested ass strippers and shit, bro. I can't get down with that bullshit, dog.
Facts.
Okay.
The fuck, man? No. What the hell? Come on,
I can't get down with that bullshit.
I agree with this nigga ethic.
Hold up, like, okay, I need y'all niggas to understand how stupid the fuck y'all sound right now, yo. If I'm a businessman and I made my whole fortune on fucking business and shit, and I'm just successful in my lane, like what sense does it make when I'm at the peak of my career? You know what? I'm gonna learn how to swim freestyle or some shit like that. I'm gonna become a professional fucking rock climber. That shit does not.
About?
I'm trying to say there's no point in this nigga trying to. I never listen to what the fuck Epic says.
No, let's get off it, man. We done. All right.
This nigga, why the fuck? Why would he try to learn to read now? What purpose? Why does that?
Reading, bro.
It's never too late, man. Look, Jesse Smollett, man. All right.
R. Kelly can't read, goddammit. That nigga been winning Grammys off the
either, man. That ain't good.
That's why he broke now, because he can't read his contract.
Right.
All right, look. All right, we're gonna start with you, Keek, first.
No, he broke because he been fighting these cases for fucking these little girls.
God damn it,
That's why that
man!
nigga broke.
Yo, stop! Come on, let's get back on topic,
No,
man.
tell the truth, goddamn it.
R. Kelly ain't up here right now. All right, we gonna get to him next week. All right, nigga.
I'm the R. Kelly's doppelganger.
All right, so it's on you, Keek, man. Jussie Smollett.
Cancel.
All right, Philly.
Oh, come on, nigga. Cancel. Get that boy the fuck out of here.
Truth? Where you
Cancel.
Where you at, Truth?
Is that a dick?
What?
Fuck. What is a dick? What are you talking about? What?
Cancel, dog. That's a 50 move, man.
Epic.
Cancel because he got caught.
Epic, where you at? Cancel, man.
Netherrealm, get this bitch out of here, dog.
All right.
Isn't the Shadow Realm?
Damn, we got two people that made it to the end. Damn. All right, we got Harvey Weinstein next, man. Is that
Netherrealm?
Cancel. Everybody canceling. All right.
Yeah, fuck that nigga.
To the end of the line. Tommy Lauren.
You over here eating snacks, eating period snacks and shit with acne in his face. Man, get the fuck out of here, you nasty ass son bitch. Nasty.
I forgot what fuck Tommy Lauren did. She probably just says a whole bunch of shit. I don't know. I can't even remember, man. Because anybody remember what she did this year?
Besides sucking off a brother and getting that BBC meat.
Oh, she had that argument with Cardi B and shit. I forgot what she said about her. I don't know.
If you argue with Cardi B, your ass instantly get fucking canceled, dog. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, hold up. I didn't even get the vote on Weinstein.
You gonna support that?
You gonna support?
Oh, fuck no. I'm just
Was understood.
I will like to add a little caveat. Is that how you say that word?
Yeah,
caveat?
Yeah, caveat.
Okay. That should sound like food, don't it?
Caviar.
Caviar.
Caveat.
So, yeah.
I would like to add a caveat to that. That nigga didn't have to get those bitches shit. He could have fucked them and not done a damn thing. But he made them careers pop.
You know,
Bro, he raped them.
Yo, you know.
No,
it
was the rule of equivalent exchange.
It's still pretty much rape. Whether he gives it to him or not, it's still rape, pretty much.
Yo,
like, I'm just saying.
Did you just quote Full Metal Alchemist?
He did.
Hell yeah.
Harvey Weinstein. I don't. Look. So it's funny that you say that because today he came out and said he did more for women than anyone. That's a quote from that nigga. So he said he called himself the forgotten man. So
yeah, he done made whole bitches careers. He done put women out on the big screen.
But at what cost?
Masterpiece. He's the real
for getting his dick sucked, which
overnight,
is that, bro. If him getting a little trim is enough to put female faces on the big screen for these little girls, well then, damn it, like.
Yo, would you sit on his casting couch?
He said, here's what he said. He said,
I'm not trying to make it in Hollywood.
Here's what he said. He said, I made more movies directed by women and about women than any filmmaker. And I'm talking about 30 years ago. I'm not talking about now when it's Vogue. I did it first. I pioneered it.
Hell yeah.
So,
he was just trying to get them in a position where they felt that they had to do something. Exactly.
They did it willingly. I'm gonna sit on my couch. You making a deal. You want something. Give me that rule of equivalent exchange right here. What you gonna give for me to give your ass something, bro? You trying to suck? You want me to eat you? What you want? I got it. And he did that shit.
And I think all the movies and shit that he mentioned, like all the actresses he mentioned, like Gwyneth Paltrow, I think they came out and said that he tried to touch them. So.
I get
the man. I work with a lot of women, and I done said some grimy ass shit. Like.
Did you try to assault them?
Nah, I keep my hands to myself. I'm not crazy.
Okay.
But then again, I'm not white. If I was white, I probably would have grabbed some ass.
All right. Tommy Lauren, nigga. Tommy, this shit get derailed like a motherfucker. Tommy Lauren.
Fuck that bitch. Cancel her.
Cancel? Okay.
Tommy Lauren?
Yeah.
She kind of cute. Like, all things aside, she kind of cute.
Okay.
So she the MAGA hat wearing Trump supporter, man.
I don't give a fuck about this.
She's one of those white women that
stop saying MAGA hat like it's an insult, bro.
Only care.
I know, right? I got a MAGA hat.
Okay.
Like, hold on. Niggas be saying MAGA like it's
Man,
the same like Black Lives
stop
Matter.
with your Republican agenda, nigga. Stop.
Dog, okay, listen.
Outta
Hey,
here, dog.
hey,
We are not
listen. Hey,
Republicans.
listen. Is this off the top podcast or the liberal hour? Goddamn it! Let me speak my shit.
Cool with that shit, but this nigga.
We ain't trying to hear that shit no more. You been
fuck out of here with y'all human centipede ass. Y'all niggas just be regurgitating the same shit that each other be saying, bro. Fuck out of here. We need
we
to
all
show
got
the
the same
spectrum.
opinion. Nobody fucks with
Exactly.
Republicans.
Shit doesn't mean it's original.
I ain't Republican. All I'm saying is the phrase "Make America Great Again." There's nothing inherently wrong with that. The same way Black Lives Matter as a concept is nothing wrong with it.
We're talking about
Are you serious?
I'm talking about the phrase itself. Like what that? Why I gotta talk about what y'all talking about? Listen, I know what you're gonna say.
"Make America Great Again" refers to America going back to the time before the civil rights movement, where black people were indentured service.
Y'all indenturing yourselves now, but
make no mistake, America has always existed on the back of racism and due to racism and the exploitation of minorities. There's literally never been, there probably never will be a point in American history where that shit ain't true.
Hold up. So I did get what Tommy Lawrence said. Remember when 21 Savage was getting deported by ICE? She made a joke by referencing one of his lyrics. She was like, "I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ICE agents ready to deport you." So she was quoting the 26 Savage.
That's a bar.
21
26 Savage?
21 Savage. I'm sorry.
21.
No wonder you identify with Flow.
She was cool. She was 11.
28 Savage.
26 Savage. 21 is enough, my nigga. Damn.
Yo, but yeah. 21 Savage. She was, yeah. So she was making fun of him getting deported. So yeah, that's why we canceled her. So that's now you know
Whatever
context.
happened, can we cancel support 21 Savage? The boy, a whole MI6 agent.
I had, we did, and I got him on. I think I put him on the list. So we'll probably do that next week, just for tricking niggas.
Yeah, I don't care about this, man.
What, 21 Savage trick? I don't think. What's wrong with that?
No, that's what everybody was saying. We did do a cancel support on him.
Who cares? I'm gonna support 28. Half these niggas lying about the fact that they sold drugs and did time, or part of gangs and shit. And this nigga just lied about his. He didn't even say I'm an American nigga. Like y'all assume because he was really
I was raised in I think that's a bit more than.
He was raised in ATL. He
never
came here when he was little. Like
exactly.
He came here childhood here in the United States.
I'm support that.
Like his formative years were spent here.
All right. We moving on, man. We moving on. Colin Kaepernick. Y'all just gave up on Tommy Lawrence. She already.
You know what my vote finna be. Cancel. Hard cancel. We should get listen, every one of us should get one super cancel for the year, bro. This nigga's my super cancel, bro. I override all other supports in order to super cancel.
What has he done that's so egregious to you?
We're not getting into that. Look, truth. I know me and you not gonna agree on this, so let's not even go down that path, bro.
We don't have to agree. That's why I'm asking you what your opinion is.
Nope, I ain't doing it. Super cancel, nigga. We can discuss the next one, Truth. I don't want to do that, bro.
All right.
Super cancel.
Like, Truth, you support?
I super support.
Okay. Damn, what? That nigga vetoed my super cancel.
All right, Keith, where you at, Keith?
Valley of the End shit. Fuck you, dog.
I mean, I don't see him doing anything bad enough to cancel.
So, but I mean, people are mad. They're saying that he's purposely sabotaged his tryout, and he wanted settlement from the NFL. People are saying he fake woke now because he got money for them keeping him out the league. So,
I don't know. I don't really care about that shit.
All right. So support it is, man. All right. Epic.
Ooh.
Epic, where you at?
I'm in the middle, bro.
Nigga, pick a side. He already in the middle.
Man.
No, man. I want to get your opinion on this anyway. No, we need your opinion on this because I don't think you ever said.
Go ahead, go.
It's too much bullshit. Too much.
Epic, if you don't cancel this mixed breed super agent, nigga.
No, bro, I can't do that to him, man. I don't know enough about this motherfucker, man. I don't follow football
God.
like that. I don't follow his life like that. I know he was trying to do the whole woke thing. He had a shoe deal and shit, so I don't know too much about his ass. I'm just gonna stand in the outfield, bro.
That makes sense to you that a fucking come on, a civil rights person getting shoe deals out here? You think MLK would have got a shoe deal if he
It'll
was
make
fucking?
sense to you. A Philly motherfucker
MLK
delayed a school for 10 years. That's not finna get this shit now and fucking ex-hookers and strippers and stuff, man. Come on.
Dr. Umar Johnson, Philly niggas do that shit. Whatever, we can get into that later.
Yeah, I'm
Don't you
support,
ever disrespect Dr. Umar Johnson?
I'm gonna support Kaepernick, man. Fuck y'all. Who didn't? I think that's everybody. Yeah, I think everybody went. Yeah.
Yeah.
We on Steve Harvey again, man.
Damn.
Everything. I just showed you what he did this year, man. Everything he did. I already talked about it.
If I cancel,
I thought we canceled that nigga forever.
Support.
He said support.
Support. Right. Steve Harvey gave Monique the facts. It said it's just that conversation should have been had behind closed doors. But he was saying some real ass shit.
All right.
He should have been had closed doors on Master's lap, man.
All right, so support and the rest is canceled, man. I know. Cancel. He way over here.
Everybody canceling him?
Yeah, I think everybody canceled him.
Well, understood ain't gotta be said, bro. I'm in the middle on that shit, but fuck it, it's whatever.
You in the stop.
Man, cancel it, dude. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Kevin Spacey. We got 2 more, man. Kevin Spacey.
Cancel that white man.
Nigga.
House of Cards.
I ain't even watch House of Cards, so I got no reason to love him.
Raping boys.
Man, I couldn't fuck with him in that movie, bro. He was trying to fuck that white girl. I think it's American Dream.
American Psycho. Not American Psycho. It was probably It Dream or something. Yeah.
Yeah, American
Dream. Didn't that nigga? Didn't he release some bullshit ass video?
He made a video, yeah.
He made a video in the character that he plays or something.
Yeah, Frank
that shit was stupid.
Fuck out of here. Then he delivered pizza and shit to niggas. Like, he's just doing all types of shit, man. Yeah. So you can't.
Yeah, I can't fuck with him.
All right, 2 cancels, man. And Keek and Truth, y'all say I don't give a fuck about this man.
Who?
Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey.
Throw his ass to another room, bro. Fuck him.
All right, man.
Yeah, fuck that nigga. Kevin Spacey.
Get out of here.
All right, Pro Jared. Anybody still remember this man?
Yeah.
All right, where you at, Epic? I'm gonna let you go first.
Dick.
I'm gonna let you go first, Epic. Where you at?
He's fucking underage. Get his ass out of here, man. Fuck this.
All right. Nigga had to sing a tune. Okay, I fuck with it.
Yeah, the Sailor Moon with the Sailor Dick.
I canceled him too over the fact that he got no chin. And also, I saw the video where he was like, "This is what really happened."
Oh, we gotta play that
and
video.
Even if,
actually, let's play it.
He had a faithful wife, and
he was doing some freaky shit. He was doing some freaky shit. Even if he wasn't doing the shit that they accused him of, he was doing some freaky shit.
Yeah, man.
Because we didn't see this video. This was after the fact.
He out here showing a whole Pokeball and shit, man, with diglets and everything coming out.
And I was lied to. And so are you.
He has a lack of chin like he has a lack of dick. So yeah.
Last few months, to say the least. And I don't know how else to describe what I watched other than sheer
But you put a 42-minute video in a watch.
For those of you who are unaware, a few months ago, some individuals circulated serious accusations against me. I want to make it perfectly clear right now.
Hey, Jared.
They are false.
Fuck a bitch or two.
And I have proof. I have the receipts. I know a lot of people have been wondering why I've been silent and why it's taken me 3 months to say something. Serious allegations need to be taken seriously. I spent this entire time talking to as many people as I could.
All right, so basically he said he got the receipts. So we're not going to watch all. You can watch it in your own free time if you think you're innocent. Death Race just said support. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. He said support my nigga Pro Jared. Man, anybody else here supporting Pro Jared?
Nah, man, that nigga clearly a weirdo, whether he did this shit or not. Like, you can look at him. If he ain't do this shit, he did something, man.
It's in the eyes. You can see it in his eyes.
Yeah,
that's something wrong. They talk about us. Y'all wilding, bro.
Truth, you
nah, man.
I'm supporting, bro.
Y'all gotta take a look in the mirror. Y'all the same pro. fat booty look like regular people. That's the only difference. If he look like y'all look like normal motherfuckers out the street and do street shit, y'all wouldn't be saying a damn thing. But because he looked like this typical stereotype of nerd motherfucker, y'all like, nah, he
Leo said the video. Leo said the video redeemed him, man. We ain't got time to watch all that shit. He said the video redeemed him.
Man, fuck out of here, dog.
Did he cheat on his wife or did he not cheat on his wife?
Listen, I know a freaky deaky nigga when I see one, dog. That's a freaky deaky nigga, bro.
He's a freak.
I don't know.
Relationship. That's the freaky thing he did.
That's freaky. Nah, man. You tell me you don't think this nigga getting pegged in the ass, dog. I ain't never watched no like. I don't never watch no cuck pegging videos, but the niggas in the thumbnails of them shits be looking just like that nigga, bro. This nigga is
whole people out here with abs and shit, dog.
First off, they never in the thumbnails. Just
they be in the thumbnails. The nigga be having a dick in the girl's face and the nigga in the background like, oh,
that shit be high. That shit be hidden, dog.
I trust Billy on this. I feel like he's an expert on this type of.
I'm not an expert on this. I don't subscribe to those type of videos. I've just seen the thumbnail.
You be like, oh, this
just seen the thumbnail.
This chick bad, and then all of a sudden over fucking her nigga, man. It's over with, dog.
No, man.
Philly, what's wrong? We need to talk, dog. Do you need a hug?
But yeah,
Stop
man.
Okay, but if I go on y'all niggas' porn history, is sister fucks brother, brother fucks mom, mom fucks dad.
I ain't related to the motherfucker, so it's fine.
Okay, I ain't related to these niggas either. What point are you trying to make here, bro? Fuck out of here. I ain't watching these damn videos. I ain't afraid to say it if I was. I watch some freaky shit. I ain't watch this shit.
So I mean, we
watching dudes with damn dildos.
All right. Can we get off of this, man? This is why the shit's so long.
Why would a dude need to peg another dude with a dildo? He got a whole other penis.
That's what you watching.
It's not big enough.
Okay, I guess.
You already know, man. She on
this. Shit. But yeah.
He got on a strap on above his penis. Walking around double dicking niggas.
Akimbo, dude.
What the fuck?
Put one in your mouth and just have
real tentacle, bitch.
Yo, you think niggas ever put a Burbeek on and just like penetrate with the face, or is that just?
Oh my god!
I'm sure niggas.
No.
That, man. Like Boku no Hero, man. Them beaks them niggas be wearing now, dog.
What the fuck?
Yo, I done seen some weird shit on Pornhub. I seen bitches be fucking. There's a whole like subsection where they be fucking dragon dildos, like dildos. It's called Bad Dragon, and the shits be like purple and blue and green. And then I saw this one where they be putting eggs inside their pussies and then they squeeze them out their pussy. Look like they laying eggs, bro.
No, that's that yoni shit. That's supposed to
derail. Let's get back on topic, please.
You gotta know about
let's not talk about this.
Yoni egg, dog.
Oh my god! All right,
just be having names too. Don't even call them dildos. They call them Brandon.
All right, so that's. All right. God damn it, man. Y'all niggas, man. All right. So, Spygate. So,
what you say, Bush?
We didn't talk about Jay-Z and Kanye, man. I said 50 Cent. P. Diddy had his 50th birthday party, and Jay and Kanye was there, and they embraced each other, man. It's good to see brothers back together. Here's a video.
Was it normal Kanye or titanium Kanye?
Normal.
All right.
Damn, Pharrell look old.
Pharrell look old?
Yeah.
That nigga never look old.
Man, you hating, dog.
Watch him out, Philly. Watch him.
No, he be putting that makeup on and shit. They be like, yo, Pharrell really 48. And I be like, damn, he look young. But in this shit, he look like, that nigga look like Trey. Look, I know we're not supposed to talk about niggas in our real life. Tell me that nigga ain't look like Trayvon, dog.
Oh my god.
That nigga look like Trayvon.
Stop.
So does Obama.
Nobody know who the fuck that is but us, nigga.
Yeah, regardless, this nigga, that video don't say shit, man. Niggas overblowing that. Yeah. Kanye said one thing to Jay-Z, and then they took a picture together, and they wasn't even standing next to each other, nothing. It was on both sides of Diddy. Like, that don't mean shit, man.
Yeah, so you don't think this means, future?
I don't think it mean a damn thing. Nothing.
Nah.
Niggas getting back to, okay, so it's just...
And who cares?
It's fake, man.
Right.
Either way.
And who knows what the fuck they was whispering?
Man, y'all
Nigga
stop
probably
saying
said, man,
who cares, man. Come on.
I don't care. Okay, I'll just say I don't care.
That nigga probably said something like, nigga, stay away from my side of the fucking party. I'm gonna be over there, you gonna be over there, and we gonna keep it civil. Like, he probably could have said some shit.
He probably said, where's your MAGA hat, goofy ass nigga?
Yeah. Bet you won't wear that shit now, bitch ass.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Some shit like that.
I got a MAGA hat, so it kind of felt like y'all attacking me. But
why you got a MAGA hat, nigga?
Hey man, I like now and being that big motherfucker with a MAGA hat. If you try to snatch my shit, I'm gonna grab the fuck at your ass, body slam.
You know what's fucked up though? I know you didn't buy that shit. I know you didn't buy that shit. I know you made it yourself. I know you made the hat yourself.
Hey, you know.
You have the technology, nigga. You made that shit your damn self.
How the
probably
fuck
don't.
Technology. He 3D printed it.
And I know it's not even like, it probably just say MAGA too. It probably don't even say Make America Great Again.
Damn.
Told you, nigga. I know this nigga Epic was the one making all the fucking Shonen Knights like hats and logos and shit. I know this nigga, bro. He got an Asian chick, I think it is, or Asian nigga that be making all this shit. I know. I remember. Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm exposed, man. That's what's up.
This nigga, man.
What video is going on now?
I ain't never get one of his shirts. I had to get my own shit, man. I ain't never.
You gotta get your own. Man, you better use that Patreon money and buy my shit, man.
I went to T-Spread. I'm gonna do it this way, man. I don't know what this nigga Epic be concocting, man. Nigga had hats and everything. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man.
See, man, if you would have got on camera, we would have been able to see that shit.
Y'all better merchandise, do that damn off the top shit, man. Y'all can put a mouth and put off the top on top of that bitch. And that's y'all shirt right there off the top.
I already got ideas of what we gonna do with that shit.
When you gonna implement it, old man?
We gonna see it later, man. I gonna see that later, but we ain't ready for that. Niggas are too afraid to like the video, man. We ain't even getting the right likes.
Stop it.
Niggas ain't gonna pay for that shit. Yeah, we gotta wait on that.
Niggas give us $4.50 each podcast. How the fuck they gonna pay for these damn? How the fuck they gonna pay for these damn shirts, man?
What this nigga Epic be fucking up at? That nigga be hustling backwards, though. I be making shit that don't sell.
Hustling the broke niggas. No offense.
Hey, we coming out with a merch line off the top hoodies, off the top t-shirts.
Keek, you need to be selling that bathwater, dog. That's the shit that really
man,
y'all niggas laughing. I'm dead ass serious. Keek, don't just get some Poland Spring. Y'all niggas don't know, but get some Aquafina and put some fucking vinegar in it. We just sell that. So it's your bathwater.
You can sell this shit. Sell your bathwater.
You gotta flavor it like niggas want.
Exactly.
Put a pineapple in that
shit. Niggas gonna
really
taste
got
it,
more
bro.
fans than me. You need to be selling your ball sweat, bro.
Yeah, you sell
Niggas do not want my balls. Yo, my balls smell like. You know when you pump your gas and your fingers smell all funky afterwards? That's what my balls smell like.
Your balls smell like unleaded gasoline.
Okay. All right. Last video before we get out of here, because it's getting out of hand. We got to get out of here quick, man. All right. So Spygate Patriots, man, they got caught again. There's actual proof of it this time. The film that dropped, some footage dropped. So here it is.
Football field cover story that's big and maybe even getting bigger. Now, you have the original Spygate tape for the New England Patriots back in 2007. Some people are calling what happened this week Spygate 2. New England had a videographer following around a guy as part of their website series, Do Your Job. It was an advanced scout who was at the Cleveland-Cincinnati game. He was credentialed.
Okay, this might be, this might be the old
He was in the press box in front of everyone. but he was supposed to be shooting the advanced scout, and apparently there's more to it than that.
Right, there's a confrontation there with the Bengals and that Patriots employee. And I want to show right now we have exclusive footage of this confrontation, and you see right here the Bengals, their security guys actually filming what the Patriots are filming, and that was their sideline, their substitution. There's actually 8 minutes of this on the tape, but this is where things take a turn for the Patriots.
And this is a piece you're filming on your advanced scout? Yeah. Yeah. Come on, guys. I don't see the advanced scout in this footage.
No, it's not. We were trying to get some field perspective. It's my bad.
That's not the field.
Why you would think you could take that? I didn't know.
This one's straight on the sideline.
I didn't know. But I can delete this right here for you.
Damage is done, my friend.
No, it isn't, because we deleted it.
Once again,
it's gone. 29 yards on the punt. I can't get that for 29 yards. There's no way I can get that footage back. I'm being honest with you.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
And I don't have a computer to even put it.
He don't got a computer.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't see the advanced scout in any of this video this shit.
So Bengal security immediately brought over NFL security, and that was immediately given to the league office. And as a result, yes, they're launching a big investigation. This week at the league meetings, Commissioner Goodell and Troy Vincent both addressed it. Obviously, intent is huge. Yeah. Who did it go to? And that's one of the things we're trying to figure out. Was this all the way to Bill Belichick, or did Bill Belichick have nothing to do with this hands wide?
Nah. Yo, but yeah, that's the so they got caught red-handed. I ain't nothing, there's nothing to say about that shit. This nigga was talking about he filming the scout. Scout wasn't even in the video. Talking about he filming the field. Nigga wasn't even looking at the field. He was looking at the sideline. So it's like this nigga's clearly
this nigga was the Patriots get caught cheating every fucking year, man. Yeah. This ain't nothing new. This is just some new shit. And the greatest people alive, they cheat all the time. Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, niggas always cheat. Fucking John Jones, cheaters, all of them.
Cheat how?
Pick one. Pick one of the niggas I listen to. I'll tell you how he's cheating.
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali fought against who was it? Wasn't Joe Frazier? I don't know. I don't think it was Joe Frazier. It was another nigga, but he went down in the first. It's like a iconic poster where he hitting his chest with his hand.
Yeah.
After the nigga on the mat. That nigga was threatened by the Muslim community.
Sonny listening.
He was threatened and he took a dive. He took a fucking dive because the Muslim community was putting pressure on that nigga, and you know it.
What I think wasn't that before he was even with the Muslims? I don't know.
No, he was already with the Muslims by that point, dog. Why would they call him Muhammad Ali if he wasn't with the fucking Muslims?
Muhammad Ali in that fight, or was it Cassius Clay?
Yes. They called that nigga. I mean, I don't know if the white people was on board with it at that time. So maybe the announcers called him Cassius Clay. But that's what I hear about that. With Floyd, he hit a nigga who was trying to fucking hug him and shit, like had his hands down and shit. Knocked that nigga clean out.
No, that
you
nigga,
remember that fight?
That nigga tried to headbutt his lip off. That nigga fucked that nigga lip off. So that shit, nigga headbutt this man in the corner. Hey, come on.
Man, when you in a scuffle, shit just be moving, dog. Fuck out of here.
Not a nigga head. What the he jumped, this nigga jumped with it.
Right, look, and then John Jones been roided up and on coke and shit this whole fucking career. Want to say the pound for pound.
Roids, man. So I give you that. Everybody UFC on roids, man.
Come on, man. Your favorite athlete probably cheating. I'm probably on them roids. So like, fuck out of here, man. I mean, all the greats cheat.
Just let them take roids. I don't give a fuck no more, man. Shit.
Michael Jordan used to travel like a bitch, and nobody said shit, man. Like, stop it, man. Sorry, nigga. Santa Claus ain't real, dog. Get out of here, bro. Sometimes you gotta cheat to win, bro.
Yeah, a lot of athletes do cheat all the time. Yeah, especially trying to get that advantage.
Niggas in boxing got fucking cement in their gloves and shit all the damn time.
No, that was one nigga, dog.
Come on, man.
He fucked.
But you gotta ask yourself this, man. When it comes to people that's doing those steroids and shit, are they really cheating themselves, bro? They cheat themselves out of a quality of life. They gonna die probably like a 50 and shit.
Nobody give a fuck about
that.
They cheating themselves. Nah, they don't give a fuck. They winning though. They ain't cheating nothing.
Even boxing is fucking stupid. Them niggas suck all the pause. Hold up. Them niggas suck all the moisture out their fucking bodies to make weight in a class they not supposed to even be in.
Yeah.
And then they blow the fuck back up for the fight. So now you fighting a nigga 30 pounds heavier than when you was at weigh-in.
Well, it's not because everybody do it. So it's like it's not even.
Man,
it's not even a thing.
Fuck out of here. This nigga's twice the size he was at weigh-in. I'm fighting a heavyweight. And I'm a fucking goddamn welterweight. Like, no. Stop this shit.
And actually, that
But
hurts.
he's dehydrated though,
man. That hurts the fighter more anyway. The nigga that's
true.
Cut down to get the weight.
Man, don't change the fact that you fighting a nigga that walk around weight is 30 fucking pounds higher than you.
Nah, because remember that Pacquiao versus Oscar De La Hoya fight. Oscar De La Hoya was way bigger than Manny Pacquiao. He drained himself and got destroyed. Fuck that nigga shit all the way.
Clearly,
up.
some niggas do it better than others, but still, that whole system is fucked up. They need to weigh these niggas as they walk. They need to weigh these niggas as they walk into the ring, bro.
Nah, then nobody make weight, nigga.
Then nobody can box.
Just a bunch of. That's what I'm saying. You should be boxing at the weight that you are naturally at, man.
No. Nobody boxes at the weight they naturally at. Nobody does.
Niggas be holding titles in 4 different weight classes and shit, just shifting up and down the fucking scale and shit. Fuck, that shit is stupid, man.
That's some warrior shit right there, man. Whatever you throw at them, they keep on adapting to. Like this shit.
We pretty much done. I don't think there's anything else. Radio died, by the way.
Radio.
Yeah.
The real radio.
Cuba Gooden is dead?
No, the real radio.
No, the dude. Yeah.
Ah, damn. Okay.
He was like 70 years old.
That's good. I mean.
Yeah.
Considering his
most niggas out here barely making it to 50, and they ain't got no.
They ain't got no
getting checks from that radio movie.
Probably not, man.
Probably.
I don't think
he got to be. Somebody was getting him.
He had to be.
Yeah.
His kids making it that shit.
He got kids?
Maybe. I don't know. You know, man, if Melvin the Great can get pussy, I'm sure radio did too.
You mean Welvin?
Welvin, whatever.
Well, you say Welvin the Great. You call a nigga the Great
Melvin. And other dude that like the Sparky shit. Shark Boy, Lava Girl, they out here getting ass and stuff, man.
Shark Boy, Lava Girl.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Welvin, dog. Yeah. Oh, radio. I never got to the end of this movie, man.
This shit trash. It's one of the worst movies. Like they made fun of this. He said never go full retard. Remember that Tropic Thunder?
How Radio Mom died?
I don't know. That shit was.
I didn't even watch the movie, bro.
Yo, Epic. Just imagine. Remember that shit with Sandra Bullock and that big ass black nigga.
The Blind Side.
Blind Side.
Yeah. Imagine that, except he don't play football and he's slow. This is essentially what this movie is. That's exactly what this is. Yeah.
Of course, they had this.
Oh shit! I accidentally skipped ahead.
It's right of time. White family take care of a slow black kid. I don't know.
The white savior trope.
Yeah.
And you know, white people don't understand.
No reason to make this movie though.
White people don't understand none of this shit. They don't even know radio slow. They just think he a regular black dude.
That's a normal black guy to me.
Yeah. Why won't they let him join the team? He's a regular black guy.
He's black. I mean, that's halfway there.
Are you sure he's slow?
He seems like regular Tyrone to me.
His brain's slow, but can he run fast?
Man, say what you want, man. Cuba Gooding played a perfect slow guy.
I know what you wanted to say.
What? What?
You said slow guy.
No, what?
By the way, we got Cuba on the list too for cancel support next week, man. It's sexual assault allegations, man.
No, really, look, the fucking before the end of the year, we gotta do the woke list 2.0, man.
We gotta do the who?
Woke list.
Oh my God, that's long ass.
Look, we just make it a 4-part saga, bro. Bring in like Mean, bro. Bring Manga Mean into this shit. Don't let Stone in this shit, bro. Bring
you got to reach out to like some real woke people, man. Like for real.
Kingfo, Epic, get Kingfo in this shit, man.
Man,
Kingfo dead.
I ain't talked to him in a while. I got to summon all the Dragon Ball.
That nigga dead. Kingfo dead.
Keek, to To give you an idea, King Fo is like a more country epic. Like a way
How is
country.
that possible?
Epic is wild, but he not like country. This nigga King Fo is country as fuck, man.
Yeah, he's like my doppelganger, bro. It's weird because it's people I've met in my life that's actually like me. Him and some light skinned, fat, thick broad I used to work with. I'm like, damn, like y'all motherfuckers around me and me in this motherfucker.
Didn't he? Wasn't he in like he was in a mobile home or some shit? And that nigga just ate hot dogs.
That nigga was in a trailer.
I don't know about all that shit. I think he had like
that nigga was in a trailer talking about guns and shit, and the white boys trying to kill him.
And he was the first nigga I ever heard talk about the race war, the impending race war.
He talked about it all. That's all he talked about. And he got.
I think he didn't fuck with white women.
No, he kept asking, man, should I have sex with a white woman? White woman. That's what he kept asking that same question.
What?
That's all he would. So you know he wanted to do. He just I don't know what was stopping him.
He needs somebody's permission.
Like, you know, epic. These white women, epic. They always be on my talking to me at work, trying to get me in trouble and.
Why you sound like the Eastern nigga, bro?
That's how you sound, dog.
I would always used to ask that nigga. I'd be like, "What you doing?" Though he'd be like, "Man, you know, I be throwing and." I'd be like, "Throwing? Throwing what?" That nigga, he'd be like, "Throwing everything, you know, just I be throwing." I'm like, what? To this guy, I don't know. His job description or title was thrower. He was a thrower. I don't know what the fuck he was from. He said he just threw whatever.
Like, he sound like some sharecropping shit, man.
I think he worked at some sort of factory, and the trucks would come there, and he would pick up the shit and just organize it or whatever. And when he break down the truck, they call it throwing, I think. So he would just throw whatever the truck pulled up with.
He is a real nigga. Man, I gotta find that.
I mean, that's it, man. Hopefully Ming will show up. I gotta get Ming.
Get Guru, dog.
I hate. Oh yeah, I don't even know. Guru's schedule never mess with us, man. Like,
Guru is probably the most respectable nigga out of all of us.
He is not a nigga. He is a man.
For you, the only. He was. Yeah, I wouldn't categorize Guru as a nigga.
Yeah, he's real quick, man. Don't do that.
He's probably the most. Yeah, have you ever tried to call Guru a nigga? I realized I don't think I ever called him a nigga. Yeah, man, I never did that. But he's probably the most, I don't know, grounded out of all of us. So and is the stream still going, Bush?
Yeah.
All right, let me stop.
We about to close out anyway, man. Everybody liked the video and sign out. Yeah. I'll say our final words.
Damn, no one ain't got nothing to say. Shit.
It's been real. Eat your Wheaties and your vegetables. Drink your water.
Hey, try to show the people in your life a bit of empathy.
Oh, by the way, if you don't
hate you, nigga, I fucking hate you.
Your mic's so goddamn low that it's easy to trap on your ass, dog.
Niggas on Horton Years of Who type shit, man.
Up your volume, nigga.
Up your dick game.
We heard that one.
But yeah, podcast every.
Wait till you see my dick.
Every Wednesday and Sunday, if y'all niggas don't know. I mean, we kept to that schedule for the last 3 weeks, dog. So I mean, it's
finally. And notice you getting a good turnout, man. Everybody showing up. Like, what happened?
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm officially. Can you stop putting me as the fucking guest title now? Like featuring Philly. Like make me. I'm here. I'm back, nigga.
You sure?
When's the last time I did that? That shit. I did that like 4 weeks ago.
I don't know.
Nigga, what the fuck?
Niggas not gonna OD on us again, are you, fish man?
Niggas shouldn't be asking is Philly showing up. I show up all the damn time, man. And I'm slick hurt. Since we on the topic, I'm slick hurt. The last podcast y'all niggas said was the best one y'all ever done, and I was only in that bitch for 5 minutes, which make me feel like I'm holding y'all back. What?
I mean, you said it, not us.
Yeah, you said
That's crazy, man. Y'all had Stone here. That couldn't have been the best podcast.
Stone not that bad when he not on some dumb shit, man. He not that bad.
When he not on that shit, I was about to say that. I was about to be like, yo, Stone was in that call sharp. You know what I mean? Like making points and shit. That's Stone when he not off that shit.
Yeah.
I'm saying, bro.
Leo, You gonna have an open spot for a month, bro? Cause I'm gonna be gone, man.
You going on that fucking cruise ship again, nigga?
Yeah, go back and make this work, man.
Where you going, Jamaica, nigga? Where the fuck your ass going?
Man, maybe, bro. It's secret, man. Top secret, dog.
Nigga 007.
I might assassinate the third war member or some shit, dog. You never know, man.
Yeah, bro. That boy finna take out Coney or some
that
shit.
nigga shit crash is gonna be like Castaway and shit, man.
Nigga friends with a fucking a coconut and shit.
I'm gonna
man. He's tired of a soccer ball.
He might like that, man. He can rebuild population, man.
But that ass serious. Download the survival book. Download the first aid. One like the what is it? Red Cross first aid app. Even if you don't believe in the impending race war, just in case you out in the middle of the woods. Is real. Okay, but yeah, but let's just say in between now and when that shit starts. If you twist your ankle in the fucking woods or some shit, like just had a first aid app. There's also one for pets. I don't really give a fuck about animals, but I got that shit too. In case a fine ass bitch puppy start drowning or some shit, I can say that shit. And she throw me the pussy because I've been taught the relations between men and women are transactional. So she would have to owe me pussy at that point.
I like that.
So
Cut his
that's
mic.
right.
Let's
I was gonna cut your mic when you saying real shit, man.
Yo,
I like
that.
So I think
listen,
If Billy catch the case, we know why.
Listen, no disrespect, Keith. Keith, you got a pet? You got a pet?
Nah.
Look, I just feel like if I save a bitch dog or cat or something, throw me the fucking pussy.
All I gotta do is say thank you and keep it moving.
You don't think a nigga who saves them, as much as bitches love cats and dogs, like you don't deserve some pussy, at least a hand job for saving the life of your pet.
I can give you a crispy $1 bill.
Fuck out, you better give me a crispy hand job.
I mean, look. If you jumped out of the save the animal and before.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm giving CPR to a fucking dog, put my mouth on a dog mouth, and your ass ain't finna do nothing.
You gotta sign the paperwork first, man, to make sure you guaranteed, man. You know?
Hold up, it's an apocalypse, bro. You take what you want. Fuck out of here, bro.
I'm done.